night. It's always
Of course
night.
it is. Why would it be any other time?
Why would it be? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What is this?
What is what?
Oh, I haven't heard this song yet. I think this is one of the A Realm Reborn trials we haven't done yet. Battle on the Bridge. There's Gloopity Shloop. Gloopity Shloop is now on.
Is that actually its name?
This is the thing. Yeah, this is the song.
Okay. I don't hear any music right now.
Why would you?
Oh, you're
Yes.
you're doing a playlist. I
Yes.
thought something weird was happening in game.
No.
That's why you were confused.
No.
Okay, never mind.
No, I'm confused because I got 4 hours of sleep. That's why I'm confused.
Oh, but hey, man, do you know, just dad things?
Just dad things today. Welcome,
You should get an
everybody.
excuse, man. I had a hell of a time falling asleep last night. It was just like for no reason at all. You know, just felt like doing it. Oh, geez, I was just given this. I get to be the part of the cool kids club now.
Oh, wow. You were given a whole gorilla?
I was given a whole gorilla, Kyle.
That's quite the gift.
Whole gorilla.
I like the Mario glam we got going on here. That's nice. Well
Where's
done.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Burnock, you are a great plumber brother. Well done. Well done.
A whole gorilla. Well, let's
Kyle, I believe someone's trying to gift you a whole gorilla.
Are they? Oh yeah, look at that. An Ufiti?
A new Fiti, yeah.
Ufiti.
Half these damn mounts are always horns, so I'm always like, no, I already have that, thank
Yeah.
you. And then you look at it, you're like, wait, what is that?
Thank you, Sin, for the gorilla. And also shout out to Sam today for the lovely Ironworks business.
Yeah,
was born here.
I saw you were sporting it, so I figured I'd join you.
Yeah.
Also, I felt like beating you up, so I was just over here, you know,
Sure.
boxing your spine.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's good to see everybody here today. Thank you to Daz who got us going on a super chat today. I will not be able to join you on the glory of the Hildibrand in game. I am working and keeping a Miko company while they're wait, what? And keeping a
Mikote.
Miko. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just abbreviated. There's a little abbrev going on there, bud.
Sure. While they wait for a party finder, enjoy the wondrous tales of Hildibrand and the lovely Nashu. Well, thank you. And thank you to Some Ragamuffin for re-subscribing under the membership 3 months. Let's go, they say. And Jack Wolf, thank you for the super chat. Enjoy what's coming, guys. We all will. By the way, there are 2 optional quests in the Bronze Lake that add an extra line of dialogue if you like a fun bonus. There's even optional dialogue for Hildibrand quests. That's quest inception. That's too deep.
I don't mean to alarm you, because I'm assuming the chat can't hear it, but I'm hearing... What am I hearing?
You're probably hearing some game sound from the mixer.
Is that what it is?
Probably. There we go. Let's turn that off for you.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
Okay. It was such a... It honestly, you know, now that I'm listening to it on my own game sound, I think it's that fire. It was such a constant crackle, I just assumed it was a mic cord.
Oh, no, yeah.
That's
everything's
funny.
good.
That's really funny. Yeah, everything's fine.
And just a little mixing from the podcast record.
Final Family is so damn excited they made it.
Go!
And then they told us to go.
Very well.
We can't go yet, because we also have to thank Skylar Damon.
That's true.
For becoming a member. Welcome to the Gearbox. Thanks for the support, Skylar. Rachel also super chatted. Good evening, gentlemen, inspectors and Nashu. Thanks for streaming at a time I can actually watch live for once. Enjoy the quests. We enjoy it this time. We stream at this time every Monday. Monday is early stream.
Monday's early stream.
Thursday is late stream.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the method to the madness.
Yes, but I see that. I see that funny sign in front of that monetization amount. You must be across the pond. Thank you for the support.
I'm glad we can diversify our times for everybody. Good to see so many of you.
And City Thunder, thanks for the Gemma super chat, dude. Afternoon, guys. Just giving you a heads up. You have not completed the Evil East fully. There is a rather funny yellow quest in the airship that serves as an epilogue for the side characters you need to unlock, or you need to do to unlock New Game Plus for Evil East.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know New Game Plus was tied to side quests, but that makes sense because they would set you.
We
back
still have
in
a whole
time.
wing of Evil East to do, though.
We do. Yeah, we're not done yet.
Yeah, we're not even close to done.
That is still a little ways out. We got to get into. I believe we need to finish 4.4 to enjoy that there.
Yeah, we're in full on MSQ vacation mode because we heard that 4.4 shit just gets off, just goes right away.
Yeah.
So, trying to get all the stuff that we wouldn't touch otherwise.
Yeah, and then this Thursday, if you are in our free company, you see a preview each week of what the streams are going to be. But otherwise, this Thursday is Royal Menagerie Extreme. So look forward to that.
Yes.
I've been in some communication with some raiders who have been telling me what modes we might want to use for that. And there might be something different. We'll see. It's still indecision as to how exactly the various modes and settings will be for Royal Menagerie Extreme. But it'll be of a difficulty that'll be sustainable on a stream that lasts about 3 to 4 hours.
Kyle, you should look on Twitter.
Why?
You should look. Oh, it might be a reply to me, but you're tagged in it. So
Oh,
you should
yeah.
Look at Adam Jackson's reply there.
Still waiting on the Shadowbringers. I know. We're not here to drive anybody nuts.
Listen, Adam, some of us want to experience everything the game has to offer that we know we probably won't bother going back to once we see the awesomeness that is the end game.
Exactly. Speaking of which, let me equip my brand new gorilla for the day. Yes, where did we leave off? City Thunder was the last one. Jeff H, thanks for the super chat. I'm on time. I brought popcorn for the gearbox, and also want to know, how do you make holy water, Kyle? I know this one.
I've been answering.
You boil the hell out of it.
Yes, you do.
Bert,
Well
thank you
done,
for the
Jeff.
super
Thanks
chat.
for the support.
Hi, guys. Not staying. Enjoy the wackiness.
We shall.
I think so. Yes. That's
So
my translation.
I'm gonna let everyone know I've caught up to Kyle and actually went one too far because I read the wrong wiki.
That's okay.
And Hildibrand is on brand. I never realized it was brand, by the way. I thought it was Hildibrand.
Oh, I thought it was too. I've always been saying that. Is it Hildibrand?
It is brand. It is Hildibrand.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
There's an N in there.
I think people just call it Hildy to avoid.
It was not undersold. It is exactly as stupid and ridiculous as everyone mentioned.
There we go. You're gonna have to help me because I fired up those quests in A Realm Reborn. Like, I posted a screenshot and my Crystal Tower queue popped while I was mid quest. So
I mean,
I have no idea what's going on.
I saw it yesterday, uninterrupted, and I have no idea what's going on. So we're on the same page, man. I saw a dude who everyone thought was a zombie, who I think is maybe not a zombie, named Hildibrand, who I guess punched Dalamud or something, and everyone thought he was dead, but he's alive. They thought he was a zombie, but he's not a zombie. And then they threw bombs at him, and he made a really poorly animated face.
Yep.
Yeah.
An experimental phase.
Previously on Hildibrand.
Ran it down. It was an excellent rundown. I felt like I was there.
Yeah. Also, there's a lot of ascending and descending strings as if it were a cartoon that I really like. It's stupid and it makes me laugh.
Nice. Yeah, not quite the slide whistle, but yeah, definitely the strings.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing, by the way, that when I call it stupid, it is not necessarily an insult. It is just what it is.
Sure. Yeah, something
it's
can
silly.
Be stupid good.
Yeah, it's silly. It's silly. So yeah, I'm now caught up with you, and like I said, I think I accidentally went one too far. But the quest I did, which I think you're about to do, real talk, nothing all that important happened.
Oh, I got caught up with the talking to Yellow Rose there, so I'm caught up.
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
you talk to a lady and you blow up some boxes.
Yeah, let us proceed inside. All gorilla-tastic here with our flight. And
yeah,
she'll be right in the door.
Hold up a minute. I gotta put the gorilla on my bar. Hold on. Let me.
A good.
Also, I think the gorilla would be a good mount for today. So let me move that to my mount hotkey. So, because I'm bad about using new mounts, because I've just got my Nimbus just like hanging out. That God, the gorilla flying is really
It's something special.
It's something.
Yeah.
It's something, man. It is something.
It's an experience.
Yeah, it's funny, Sin. I haven't mentioned this anywhere, but while Katie and I were hanging out off stream watching LunarCon the previous weekend, at one point she just went, "Is that person being held by a gorilla?"
Yeah.
And I had to go, explain this whole thing. I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's a mount you can get in the game. It just carries you around." And she just thought it was hysterical. So, yeah.
Allows to also catch Jack Lee's Monkey. Hope you're doing well, Jack Lee. Thank you for the super chat. Sanrai Dalris, thank you for the super chat. Something to know before you start: Hildibrand and Nashu are characters from 1.0 pre A Realm Reborn, and everything that's happening is all Orianger's fault.
Why is it Orianger's fault? Are we going to find out? Is that a spoiler?
I guess so. I guess
By
so.
the way,
Or, well,
I'm not too worried about
I
spoilers.
assume
when
a
it comes to
spoiler
Hildibrand.
for like 1.0, which no one can play anymore, right? Like we're going back in time. Spoilers don't exist.
All right, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they might have a flashback in this that would technically still be a spoiler if you inform me of a flashback. I'm about to see. I
Right.
actually really don't care all that much, but don't go out of your way to spoil Hildibrand.
Udyar? Take
Just
some
says
money.
Take some money. Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Appreciate
money.
it.
Do you
Yeah.
like money, Kyle?
I do like money. Well done.
I love money, man.
Well done.
Money is really, boy, money comes in handy.
You gave
Thank
us
you.
the exact gift we wanted. Thank you for that.
Dude, is it, all right, real question before we read the rest of these.
All right.
Is it bad form to send cash for a baby shower? Because that's what we just did.
What? Wait, do you mean like dollar bills in the mail, or you mean like a gift card?
Yes. Yes, like dollar bills in a mail.
Yeah.
Because this individual, who I love very, very much, only put 17 items on their registry and 15 of them were purchased.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah,
So I
babies
was
are
just like,
expensive.
I don't know what to do. I was gonna do the the bare minimum of, all right, I'll get a gift card. So it looks like I put some thought into it. But then I was like, I'm just gonna get him a freaking Amazon gift card, and the Visa gift cards have that thing where it's like you have to pay to use it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just sending them cash.
Yeah, no,
I'm just sending them cash.
If you know their preferred brand of diapers, you could do that and cash.
This is their first kid, so I
Okay.
don't think they have one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And you don't know if they want like all natural or no additive or whatever. Like, yeah, you made an excellent choice. Plus, they're probably going to order out and they'll be like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Let's order out. And then they'll be like, wait, we have this cash. We have this cash. So, man,
All right,
slam
cool.
dunk. You did it.
Wonderful.
You did it.
We almost went for the biggest Uber Eats gift card because we kind of thought of that. We're like, you know what?
Yeah.
But then we're like, well, cash, if they want to spend it on the kid, they can spend it on the kid. So
Well, you don't know like what their service is in the area. Like, maybe they don't have it. They got like Grubhub instead or whatever. Like, yeah.
yeah, Das. No, there's a card. I didn't just send cash in an unmarked
Unmarked
envelope.
envelope. Yeah. Big sweaty wad of money.
There's a card.
All
There's a
crumpled
card.
up.
Yeah, no, we good. We good on that front. I was kind of sweating it. I'm like, is this trashy? Because they didn't really give me much to work with. So yeah. Anyway, where did we leave off? Clay V Man, which makes me think of Clay Fighters, which is something I haven't thought of in a very long time. Thanks for the super chat. Says, I can't wait for my autopsy club this week. Wednesday is open mic night. Oh. But it's a visual gag, Kyle. Mike is spelt like the name Mike.
Yeah. That's cute. That's cute. Though I did actually see someone advertising over the weekend an open mic night in game at their club. So I thought they were talking about that for a hot moment. Which sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Because the real person energy, even a laugh track, like I think it'd be hard. It'd be really tough to do full blown stand up comedy to an empty, silent mic. But I guess people can clap. Like, yeah, the characters can cheer and stuff. So yeah, I guess
you can. You can.
As long as the audience was active enough,
You could
I
do
see that
that.
going well.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're making me think of one time in art school, which is how a lot of my stories start. We went to the bodies exhibit to draw them.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. And I missed out on where they went to the morgue and drew cadavers,
Oh wow.
which I wish I had done just because it's a hell of a story.
Yeah, that's pretty metal.
But it wasn't that I was like grossed out and didn't want to go. I think I just wanted to raid and WoW that weekend.
Priorities, man. Well, look where your job took you. You know, like you chose correctly.
Yeah, you know, like you do. But it would have been a good story. It would have been a good story. Aaron Scamp, welcome to the Gearbox. Thanks for becoming a member. Enjoy your perks. I expect to see some emojis from you very soon. Jonathan Harrison super chatted, the key to understanding Hildibrand is that it operates on Looney Tunes logic. That I basically already figured out. Seems like we're going that way. But a lot more flexing than I expected, Kyle.
Yes. I like the flex point at the face. I hope I can get a lot of these emotes. Why am I getting the Word of God as a fish? Why is there even a fish named the Word of God? I'll accept the fish. Thank you, Meek. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one too. I don't know. Maybe we'll need it for a quest, or it's an in-joke that I'm gonna. I mean, it's not. What was the thing I got at
we got
last
chubbed.
week?
Yeah, we got chubbed, and then we got.
Yeah, and I said out loud, so and so gave me a chub, and there was much rejoicing. Baggins celebrating being a member for 3 months says, I hope y'all aren't lactose intolerant because you're about to be swimming in cheese.
I took my pills. We're good.
Oh, nice. Nice. I am not lactose intolerant, but every once in a while, ice cream don't agree with me.
Sure, so, it happens. It ain't natural.
Is it cold cheese?
It ain't natural.
Winkle, thanks for the super chat. I've seen someone change to a Lalafell after getting the Ufiti mount just so they could glam as a banana while the gorilla holds them. That is dedication.
That is dedication.
That is dedication. I am not going to do that.
Yeah.
I am not going to, you know, at 1 million subs, Kyle. We'll talk.
Sure. You got to set goals for yourself, right?
Set your goals. Make sure they're unrealistic if you don't want to do it. Vexhart, thanks for the super chat. Vexhart says hi, Kyle.
Well, hello. Thank you for the super chat.
Hi, Vexhart.
What am I
doing?
Oh, I got a little TV level checker replica. Why, thank you, Urtkinsek. Thank you, Urtkinsek. For the television monitor.
Oh,
thank you to Vexhart.
Look at you.
Super chat.
Ain't you fancy? Gizko Foxy, thanks for the super chat. Did you get around to watching Wakfu?
No. I've God of War 2018 right now. All life outside of dadding and Final Fantasy is put on pause. But
you've got a what in 2018?
God of War 2018.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I just heard something got in 2018. I'm like, what is he talking about?
No, I've heard the good word of this show. I'm excited to check it out, but all things are on pause while I enjoy that.
Thank you to our lovely mods, by the way, for smiting the horny robots. We appreciate it. Jack Lee, thanks for the super chat. Here it comes, Kyle. Are you ready? Have you read this already?
I'm ready.
What do you call a gentleman spy? Anything? By the way, I can't see your face if you're you're a little tilted up on the crap cam.
There we go. I've got nothing.
A gent.
Okay. All right. All right. It's a little late.
I really need to get a little snare drum and a splash, so you know I can get in there with the.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
I mean, I can see what I got. Let me see what I got.
Don't boo, Jack Lee. Don't nobody boo. That's wonderful. I've actually never heard that one.
Is this it's not a Austin Powers reference though. Like this is way too late for Austin Powers.
You have a joke?
What? No. Like the secret.
You're just trying to place
Agent Gentleman. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I watched Austin Powers far too many times. I would have recognized it if that was a joke from that movie. It is not. It is not. A lot of sight gags in Austin Powers.
That's
Fjord
true.
Explorer membership for 2 months says, I'm a Manderville man doing what only a Manderville can.
Here, I got this. Oh, it's on loop. Okay. I got a ding. Let's see what this ding is. I've got a ding sound effect. That's still.
Just a little ding?
Just a little ding.
Just a little ding, huh?
Let me see.
All right, hold on. Here, let's go to audio. I might have a rim shot in here somewhere.
I got this excellent noise because you know Dungeons and Dragons. You know this one? Yeah, just like a... Here, let me... You know, like just like a real good door opening. Some Dungeons and Dragons
Listen,
adventures.
hey, you're my brother and I love you. Please stop that noise.
It's an excellent noise. You gotta get...
Oh my God.
You gotta get the door open. You gotta really feel it.
Basically nails on a chalkboard.
No, it's great.
That
I mean, I do
triggered my
literally
spine.
have a mic feedback. Here, I also have this one from D&D here.
And that's how you kill a dragon.
Hey, I recognize that voice.
Yeah. What is it?
Was that what you used when the fight went way longer than it was supposed to? And that's how you truncated the end of the fight?
Exactly. What's this one? Oh, that was a cool like robot boss I did once.
That is grotesque.
I love
oh,
that
why did
one.
I hit my auto run button. Oh, I got something here. Oh no.
Here, I got when I didn't know how to say the name, I recorded those.
Orionje. Oh, you recorded that just because you didn't know how to say it, huh?
Yeah. I recorded that
It's
so
French,
I could
man.
play it over and
You
over.
know.
Well, it was the first time, like, Coeurl's Bahamut, finally some voice acting hits. Like, I didn't even know. Alize. Like, and I was calling him Alfie just to save face because I had no idea what the last half of that name was supposed to be. Anime style dark reverse strings. Not very anime at all.
Sounds like the beginning of a Linkin Park song.
Yeah. I don't have a snare drum.
I'm literally making one right now.
Okay.
You know, just keep stretching, Kyle. Just keep stretching since we're standing, you know, we're officially in. We've already lost track of what we're doing.
No, we can keep reading super chats. We're good. Where were we? Okay. Fjord Explorer, thank you for the membership of 2 months. I'm a Manderville man, doing only what a Manderville can. He's a Manderville man. Evil Genius, the Evil Genius, thank you for the super chat. I can't wait for 6.2 to come out and have your entire MSQ adventure completely derailed by Island Sanctuary for a month. I don't know if we'll get into that. We're doing Eureka at some point, but you know, farming is not exactly a stream activity, or at least not these main streams. We might do like side farming streams, but I don't think farming would ever interrupt our progression streams. And I'm gonna call this progression. Because it's important, you know. We need
All right, Kyle, tell me a bad joke. What's like a shitty joke you go to? What's your go-to?
My shitty go-to joke?
Yeah. What's like a groaner? Tell me a groaner.
I'm completely drawing a blank. I'm on 4 hours of sleep. I don't know. I just roll with the punches, man. I just roll with the punches.
It's a shame. Trying to think if I have a groaner. I don't have a groaner either.
Dude, I got like a 3-year-old. Like, the jokes in this house are knock knock, who's their Superman? Like, they're not advanced. There you go. Nailed it. Well done. Thank you, Faye, for the what appears to be a jellyfish. Excellent. I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness, I'm being given a pile of pets. Thank you, Pastel.
Argrin. Thank you for the super chat. Best classic gags are forever owned by Mel Brooks. Well, that's, you know, Mel Brooks got some good ones.
Mel Brooks is good.
Yeah?
Brooks is good. I was more of a... I guess, I don't know. I watched a decent amount of Mel Brooks growing up. I was also like a lot of Blues Brothers in my house growing up. Ghostbusters. A lot of Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before, but Leslie Nielsen is still just top tier. Naked Gun. Those kind of gags, they get me. I love that man's serious face.
I was, you know, when you're a kid, the year movies came out was irrelevant. So I was like equal parts obsessed with Jim Carrey, but also Dan Aykroyd. So, yeah.
Argrin. Thank you for the super chat. Best classic gags are for... Oh, you already did. Excuse me. Jay Dent. Membership 2 months. Been a fan when I discovered ITN when HOTS released. Any chance of special guest star podcast? Maybe John Jagger, since this is all kind of his fault? That'd be a blast to have John on. Be a blast. To have John.
Yeah, I DM'd him someone requesting the same thing last week, and he's like, "Yeah, if we can find the time. Let's go."
Yeah,
So,
I'm all for it. Like, we'll do a big Final
let's find a
Fantasy
time.
centric show because I love the Core. I think Core is a fabulous podcast. Core. The guys who do Core podcasts are the guys I play D&D with. So it's literally that picture of laughing in front of pictures of a podcast. Like, it's that meme in its entirely. So I literally, while I run and do like cardio and stuff, I listen to my friends doing a podcast. So it's completely cheating, but it's an amazing show. Neither one of them play Final Fantasy though. So every time he brings it up, I'm like, "Go, John, go talk about it." And he keeps it short. He keeps it short because they don't go too deep on it. But I'm cheering for you every time, John.
Yeah, thanks, Jayden, for being a fan for so damn long.
Yeah, that's awesome to hear.
Yeah. It's rad. I'm really glad that a lot of people crossed over on the podcast. I saw our first one that was like mad that we left HOTS, Kyle, which I found a little amusing. But you know.
I understand. And the CCL finals were really good this last week, and they were actually like just straight up amazing. I guess saying anything about it would be a spoiler for those invested, so I won't go into scores and stuff. But it was an amazing game.
Everything
series.
involving wisdom broke my heart too much, so I can't bring myself to watch it.
Yeah.
At
least watch the halftime interviews done by yours truly.
Okay. All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah, at least check out.
It's like checking your ex's. Well, for me, MySpace back in the day.
Sure.
That way, madness lies. I'm too brokenhearted. Yeah. For the most part, most people have been really awesome and like crossing over and being supportive of the change on the to a new podcast. So that's really cool. Jack Lee, super chatted. Lincoln Park, I don't know what's worth fighting for or why I have to scream. I'm not gonna sing that. I can't do that anymore. I used to be in a screamo band back in my high school days. I cannot do it anymore. It starts with one.
It's a good song. It's a really good song. Still is.
This stuff holds up, man. Neo John super chatted. A man walks into a bar. Ouch.
Classic.
There you go.
There
Thanks
you
for
go.
the super chat.
We're ready.
Voiced, how goes your significant other's Final Fantasy XIV journey so far? Mine started playing V Rising and hasn't been back to Final Fantasy XIV since.
Yes, immensely slowed down on this end because of third trimester. Frankly, like I am dadding the heck out of my life, and this world has slowed down a little bit. You know, she's a champion. Oh my goodness, Kristen is such a champion. But yeah, she needs to sit down and go to sleep sometimes. And so video games have gone on the side for now. But there are some advantages to having a newborn, such as them taking a nap on your damn chest while you play MMOs. It's a good time for that, so there will be time in the future. She's also a serious Dark Souls fan. Yeah, those sort of games, the hardcore games, they go on pause later on when number 2 is on the way.
Well, speaking of numbers, Lord Panther super chatted. There are 1-0 kinds of people: those who understand binary and those who don't.
Well done. Well done.
KLR Media, thanks for the super chat. All right, bad joke for you. I hope you all have proper education for all your minions. It'd be a shame if you own one without a good pet degree.
I don't have my fart. I pressed my fart button.
You want me to tee you up for it again?
Hang on. I gotta go find it again. Oh,
man.
Yeah, it's in here. Hang on. I got so many.
Listen, y'all wanted us to do Hildibrand. This is what you get.
I got so, like, I have all these villain quotes from when my villain would, like, whisper villainously. Oh, no, that ain't right. It's got a good beat to it, but that's not it. Yeah, here, by the way, is, because I didn't know how to do Alphino either. Like, I didn't know any of these names, so Coeurl Bahamut. Nope, that's not right. Why are you confused? Yeah, it's confused now.
That's all you get.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
What is Bad Attack? Nope. Nope, that's all we got. It's confused. Perfect.
That's all we got. That's it. Kyle, the next time, we're not doing it now. It's too long of a story, but the next time, like, also Katie's not here, but the next time Katie's around and we're fucking around on stream, remind me to tell you about her Bat Attack story. It involves Disney Quest. If you ever went to Disney Quest.
Oh yeah, no, I went to Disney Quest quite a bit.
Yeah.
She got attacked by
Yeah.
bats.
No, they'll just. It's a long, not particularly funny story, but one that will make Katie cry with laughter every
Okay.
time I
Sure,
recant
well,
it.
let's do that in person. Let's do that in person. Yeah.
Yes, that's something. That's something when she needs to be
Absolutely.
here. But just you said bat attack, and I just want you to know that anytime the two words bat and attack are said back to back, it triggers a very strong memory for me.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Drygon, thanks for the super chat. Why shouldn't you fart on an elevator? Because it's wrong on so many levels.
Perfect. This is turning real morning radio now. We're going full morning radio around here.
It's gonna get real interesting as we both build up our soundboards.
Yes.
Because I've never. Every once in a while, it happens on Angry Chicken. Hat will have his soundboard and I have mine, and we kind of war, but it's very rare. But like you and me, man, if we're streaming multiple days a week plus a podcast, it's gonna get pretty nutty real fast.
It is. It's gonna get weird.
Yeah, the dumb half elf. Thanks for the super chat. Also, don't be so mean to yourself. I bet you're a very smart half elf. Says hello. I just found you guys last week from your Joe Cat reaction. I love both of your personalities. I can't wait to see you play through the Hildibrand quest line. They are a blast. Awesome. That's right.
great.
Thanks for letting us know you're new to the channel. I love hearing how people found us. Although now that I see the views on the Joe Cat reaction videos, I'm not surprised that we're finding new folks. My God. Those are doing gangbusters.
Yeah, well, reaction videos. Who doesn't want to watch a movie they already know and then have it enhanced or changed in some way, right? Like, it's a comfort pick.
That's why I like Red Letter Media.
Yeah,
Like,
very much the same thing.
That's my jam, man. That's my jam. Oh, I watched. I watched their latest Best of the Worst over the weekend, and it was hilarious. It was very good. Shout out to Red Letter Media, who doesn't know we exist.
It's a business business talk real quick right here on air. Have you watched Prey yet?
Yes, I guess haven't read my Twitter.
No, I don't.
My
read
last 5 tweets have just been about Predator.
I don't read Twitter on the weekend. What the hell? No. I'm gonna watch it, and we can talk about it on the show this week.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I will reserve my thoughts then.
Yeah, we'll save that for the
Don't read
show.
my Twitter then.
Okay.
Because I kind of spill it.
I use TweetDeck. No, I tweet for business, then I leave. I ain't got time for whatever the hell's going on Twitter.
Oh, I'm afraid now. I'm
It's
afraid
like
for you to watch
50% Final Fantasy suggested spoilers at this point.
Oh, also, let's keep talking shop for just a second. So on the Grinding Gear podcast, we have a segment that we're going to do when we react to trailers called Trailer Park. Do we just also have what we watched discussions there?
No, I think we can, yeah, because it'll be like Intensely Prey, so we'll come up with a new name for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just call it
Spoiler Zone or something like that.
We'll call it spoiled rotten. I don't know.
Ooh, okay. I mean, that kind of like my heart, because like, you know, parents love to call kids that when I was growing up, but.
Oh well, you know, yeah. Hey, listen, man. You know, whatever you got to work out, that's between you and the therapist.
What? Where are we?
We're at Wandering Bishop, who super chatted. I love telling dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs. On my end, that was perfectly timed with the symbol.
It was a little early on my end, but it works. It works.
Jackley, thanks for the super chat. James is a gentleman. He starts his relationship with a bond. Hey.
There we go.
Jesus Christ,
sashimi.
every time.
Why can't a hand be 12 inches long? Because it would be a foot. That was way.
That other sound you hear is the sound of our subs rapidly receding.
It's going. You know, we're just getting in the mood. We're getting in the mood for the quest. That's all that's going on.
It's Monday. We both didn't sleep well.
Yeah.
We're doing Hildibrand.
It's perfect.
Welcome everybody.
It's perfect.
Rachel, thanks for the super chat. What's the difference between a large-breasted lobster and a Greyhound stop? One's a busty crustacean, the other's a crusty bus station. Kyle, tell me you have an air horn, because some of these.
I do have an air horn somewhere. Surely, I did stream on Twitch during 2018. I know I own an air horn. Here, let me see. What do I got here? Oh, I don't have Where is
All
my...
right. You stretch. I'll make one.
All right. But no. I know I have one. You keep going.
Now I want one.
Yeah,
Now I
you want
one.
one.
I'm already downloading it, man.
Okay. I
I'm
know
already downloading it.
I know I have one.
I've already,
Slams.
it's right here.
Okay, you're set. You got it. You got it covered.
Yep. Just it's loading. It's loading. Yeah, you just gave me a moment here.
Okay, because
Yeah,
I have this. Oh nope.
Esports.
I got that.
That's what you do when they allow us to PvP together and we win.
I got this.
That's what you. There we go.
Perfect.
Now I can get in on this.
Deafening.
UDR, thanks for the super chat. I get why Red Med's jokes are so terrible. Nobody gets the vernacular. Thank you very much. I'll repost my way out the floor.
Wow.
Aaron, thanks for the super chat. Why doesn't want to watch a movie they already who doesn't want to watch a movie they already know? Brothers, we are all getting MSQ balls waiting for Shadowbringers.
We got it. We're gonna make it.
Listen, MSQ balls. That's good.
Yeah.
We should make a sticker of that. Final family, thank you for the generous super chat. Vieira humor. How do you catch a rabbit? Hide behind a tree and make some noises like a carrot. So how would you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on it. How do you catch a tame rabbit? The tame way.
Wow.
I think that's Kyle, you've got the sound effect for that one.
Which one was it? No.
Oh, I was gonna go with the fart.
Okay,
but
there we
yeah,
go.
there
Okay,
you go.
all right,
The
all
only
right.
one you're able to play.
Yeah,
I
well,
didn't
it was a
realize you
chain
found the
joke. It was a
da-da-da.
chain joke. You know, I get
Yeah.
it. You gotta, you gotta
Yeah.
make it. Plus, that was our first
Yeah.
Vera humor. Like, yeah, as they said
Okay.
here. You know,
Yeah,
we've had a lot
yeah.
of Lala humor around here.
Yeah, it's not. There's not enough jokes about Makote or Vieira. You
It's
know?
true.
And you feel like cat jokes would be plentiful, but
You would think so.
there's not that many. Jack Lee, thanks for the super chat. Now I return to work. Carry on my legacy, my disciples. Garrett and Kyle, enjoy the quest line. Love you. Thanks, Jack Lee.
Have a good one, Jack Lee.
Conman super chatted just to inform us that this requires a beer. Thank you for giving me about as much money as I typically spend on a beer at a bar.
There you go. Yeah, that's well
Yeah,
done.
I'll have a beer on you this weekend. Thanks. City Thunder, thank you for the generous super chat. I have a question. I am the only one who makes changes to my character appearance to make it. Is this a question? Am I the only one who makes changes to my character appearance to make it look like time has passed for them? A Realm-born babyface, Heaven Ward giving them scars, Stormblood facial hair, Shadowbringers similar but longer hair. No.
Yeah.
I did this with a lot of my WoW characters, actually.
Me too.
Yeah.
But eventually you go full white hair and you can't like go. And in my case here with Valgaunt, like I just thought the white hair looked badass. I guess I could mess with the black hair. The white is the highlights, but I started out in the direction of white hair because, you know, anime. And there's only so far I can go. And I'm a pretty boy. I don't have scars. I'm a pretty boy.
I have a scar, and I just want a blue hair.
I
Just
would
like
add-
Strong Bad said, you gotta have blue hair.
I would add a scar if, like, MSQ-wise, something particularly dramatic happens. Like, you know, when Y'shtola got hit. Like, that would be... If that happened to me and they're like, hey, it's been 3 weeks, it's been a month, you sat out for a whole expansion, like, maybe I'd update myself with a scar at that point for story reasons.
Also, you're like the tips are white, man. You got, like,
Yeah,
dark
no,
hair, and then you dyed it.
I
Like,
got room, but, you know, that's how you do
I
it.
can
You work
respect
in,
that.
you work in the gray, you know? So, I feel like I've already skipped a few steps. I really like this braid on the side of my head, though. I think that's badass.
You look like a Padawan who
Yeah.
also likes 90s hip-hop.
I think it's badass.
It's like a half a cornrow.
The top does kind of look like a bloomin' onion.
I guess a little bit.
I mean, it's 3D, which is nice. It's not just like a texture, but it's a little...
Yeah.
It's a little... what was it called? It wasn't a bloomin' onion everywhere.
The
was it?
top looks like you'd be in a pop-punk band circa, like, 2011.
What was it called in Outback Steakhouse? What was their onion called?
It's called the Bloomin' Onion.
Okay, what was the other place that did it? Did Chili's do? One of them had a really wacky name for their
Oh, the
onion.
Awesome Blossom?
The Awesome Blossom. Yeah, the awesome.
I don't know who actually has the Awesome Blossom. I just assumed that was the
Applebee's?
generic name for it.
Yeah. Was it
I don't
Applebee's?
know. I don't know. I hate Applebee's.
No,
We've
me
been
too.
over this.
Yeah.
I love Chili's. I hate Applebee's. Where did we leave off? But no, so yeah, City Thunder. I think Kyle and I have both done that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why my human paladin, my blood elf paladin, and my night elf hunter are all white haired now, but they did not start that way. They all started. I've also changed their faces in World of Warcraft over time. So I don't know if I'll do the same with Tuna here. See, I'm actually old now, and I wasn't when I was doing this to my characters in World of Warcraft.
That's true.
So, now I get to live out the fantasy of being young and attractive again.
Plus, they keep making more expansions, and there's only so much you can do.
Yeah. So, I don't know. One day I'll glam my actual face with Botox in real life. We'll see how it goes.
Jack Wolf 1. Don't do it, because then you look really weird when they de-age you in movies.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, like...
What? Okay, what extremely specific example are you talking about?
I'm talking about Aquaman and what's-her-face. Like, everyone looked
Nicole
pretty
Kidman?
good. Yeah, everyone looked pretty good
I thought she looked
de-aged.
all right.
Nah,
I thought they did an all right job de-aging her.
It was a little uncanny because, you can't turn back the clock on top of turning back the clock. It was a copy on a copy.
Sometimes the de-aging just doesn't look that good.
Maybe there wasn't like the right footage because Michael Douglas looked really solid. They had a lot of footage of him younger. I don't know.
That was Ant-Man, not Aquaman, though.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was Ant-Man.
It's not the same movie.
It wasn't the same studio either.
Listen, Marvel has really inconsistent special effects quality, but they're
true.
they're really consistent about having very good de-aging.
I feel like it's just a program at this point, right?
That's and especially depending on the Marvel movie you're talking about, like deepfakes weren't around for a lot of those early ones. I don't think they were deepfaking for Michael Douglas.
I guess Ant-Man could be considered an early one at this point. It's pretty deep.
Yes, Kyle, that was like 2016.
Ant-Man was all makeup, apparently. Maybe. Oh, weird. Like.
Oh, they had to clean
with some
that up
digital
a little bit.
enhancements, surely.
Too good. It's too good. It looked too good. Even that now it looks a little CG to me, but that first one they did with Robert Downey Jr. It was at Iron Man 3. Was it Iron Man 3? Or was it 2? It was 3.
Jeez.
Yeah, but that was the first one I ever remember seeing and being impressed by, because before that it was Tron Legacy, which I love. I love that movie, but the DH Jeff Bridges looks terrible.
Oh, wait, no, that was a full-blown like computer model though. That was weird.
Yes,
that was super weird.
It didn't work. It didn't work. I love that movie and I don't care. I really love that movie, but
same with Commander Tarkin, was that his name? He was like a cartoon character standing in a room of people.
Yes, in Rogue One, the Robo Tarkin did not work.
No.
Did not work at all. I liked what they did in Obi-Wan, where they kind of just didn't bother all that much. I was like, yeah, it's the actors. Just go. Just let it go. I don't care. Just show me the scene you want me to see. I digress. Where did we leave off here?
I think we're on Jack Wolf.
Thanks for the super chat. Why do people love bananas? Because they have appeal.
Nice. Elaine L.
Alani.
Oh, yeah. You're probably right. Go for it.
Alani, been a member for 3 months. Thank you so much. Says y'all are a bunch of hams, and I'm here for it. That's what we're here, man. We're grinding hams. Grinding hams. That's how you make sausage, by the way.
Star
Johnson, thank you for... You and the stupid fart. You need a better fart. That one sounds too wet. It disgusts me. Star Johnson, thanks for the generous super chat. Looking forward to the VA you guys do for this quest line.
Yes.
We should probably start that quest line so we can figure out what voices we're doing.
Well, you just did this. Like, where did your head go? I'm giving you Hildibrand. You're the main man.
What you're giving me or forcing me?
I'm forcing you.
Wait. I'm sorry. I was just gifted pizza and a salad, and that's wonderful.
Oh, sick.
That's great. I hosted my folks and my little brother last night. They came over. We hung out with them, and we got pizza from my favorite pizza place, and it was wonderful. Which meant I had leftover pizza, and I'm a little sleepy from it for lunch today, Kyle. So,
Sure.
Deal with me. Let's see here. Shoot. I don't really know where my brain went for Hildibrand. I thought he... Yeah, I don't know. Originally, I thought Powdered Toast Man, and then I went and actually listened to a clip of Powdered Toast Man, and I was like, no, that's not right.
Powdered Toast Man?
From Ren and Stimpy?
Oh, I never watched the show. That's the guy with the toast for a face, though, that I've seen in like pictures, right?
He's literally a man made out of powdered toast.
Okay.
Superhero. But no, it doesn't work. I actually went back and watched it, and he doesn't sound anything like I remember. He kind of just sounds like a normal dude. Which is interesting because there's a lot of really wacky voices in Ren and Stimpy, but I digress. I got nothing for Hildibrand. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can workshop this for a second. It's actually on topic. What should Hildibrand's voice be? Who is Joe Swanson?
Joe Swanson. He's a Family Guy, the cop. He's
freaking I love him.
Patrick
Warburton.
Warburton. Yeah, I have an autographed picture of him actually. I love his voice. Yeah, Kronk.
That's Kronk. The poison for Kuzco.
Yeah.
Poison chosen especially to kill Kuzco.
Or what's he in
poison.
Venture Bros? His name there.
Brock's
Yeah,
Let me get that there for you, Doc.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The problem is I kind of bottom out while trying to do my Patrick Warburton voice.
And it even goes a little Patrick Star there.
I guess I could do it. Yeah, it does.
It works.
SpongeBob.
If you can
Patrick's a lot easier. SpongeBob. Well, you don't understand. It's Kyle and I have a deep love of cartoon voices.
The problem is, I do a lot of voices for my Dungeons Dragons games. I can't read at the same time. That's really my dividing property here. I can't focus on...
Do I have an Adam West impression? I'm not sure I've ever tried to do an Adam West impression.
That's a pretty good idea.
What's it? Give me an Adam West quote. What's an Adam West quote?
Like a key one, the one... any of them from Family Guy were really good back in the day.
I remember listening to Justin Roiland talk about that he says Morty so much because it's like a trigger word that lets him remember how Rick talks. And so you need that. I need something like that. What the hell does Adam... I even grew up watching Adam West Batman, but I can't think of like a famous Adam West quote.
My main exposure was the old Family Guy episodes, like seasons 1 through 3.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because he was in that a lot.
He was the mayor.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that one would probably be fresh on my Family Guy quotes. Chicka chicka choo. What was it? Oh, this is just one of these terrible websites where... Oh, yeah, I got nothing, man. I got nothing. Let's just go. It'll come to me.
All right,
we'll figure it out.
It looks like we're starting with Ellie anyway.
Like Last of Us Ellie?
No, Ellie right here, the reporter for like the Diamond Sun or whatever she said it was called.
Oh, right. Winkle, thanks for the super chat. Nobody messes with Adam Wee. Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, that was
nobody messes with Adam Wee. I don't think I can do an Adam West impression.
Yeah, well, it's a very particular impression.
It's his voice is the problem.
It's just him talking.
If you ever listened to Billy West talk about Fry, he said that he basically just did his voice because he had, right before he got the Futurama gig, someone else had replaced him by someone who was just doing an impression of his whatever voice he was doing. I forget what show it was. And he's like, yeah, so if you're going to Futurama, I just do my voice so they couldn't replace me.
Interesting. Wasn't that job supposed to go to the other guy though? I forget his name from The Simpsons. So I thought he was... Oh, wait, no, that's Zap Brannigan. That's him. Zap Brannigan was an impersonation of the other guy from The Simpsons. Okay, never mind. But he also does Zap Brannigan.
Oh, you're talking about Phil Hartman.
Yeah, Phil Hartman.
Sadly.
Yeah, okay, so Fry was just him. That's true, that is just his voice, because when you hear him in, like, old radio commercials and stuff.
Yeah, he talks about how it was me in high school. He's like, I was a whiny kid, so everything was a question. It was like, why?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, he also plays the Red M&M. That's the one, too.
Yep. Yeah, Billy. Well, he was also Stimpy in Ren and Stimpy. Billy West is like one of the most. Oh my God. Ah, God.
I didn't have cable.
That was one of those shows where my dad was like, "This is terrible. You shouldn't be watching this," and I'd be watching it when Dad wasn't home, and Mom thought it was hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No, that would have been off limits.
Mom thought Ren and Stimpy was freaking hysterical. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Immaculate Deception, Kyle. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get in here.
Since you'll be taking the Hildy, I'll do
Ellie.
Yeah, what do we got here? We got a reporter. We got a reporter. So I'll do. I suppose since the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him.
Oh my God, you're going. That's actually like borderline mob boss, but it works. I like
Man,
it.
you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. Down the road, I assume, then, since they were talking about going to... Oh, no, they went all the way out there to Camp Drybone. Oh, let's be a party. Let's party.
Oh, yeah, let's party, Kyle. You want to party?
I want to party.
My God, there's a party here.
I know, look at this.
I was thinking, I'm like, oh, Hildibrand, like, 'cause I know there's a subsection of people who, like, can't stand it. It's even in our community.
That's great.
I didn't think a lot of people would show up for this, but we've got a lot of viewers today and a lot of people hanging out.
I like people's glams today. Like, there's a lot of stuff I've never seen. Like, Lost Mythics had, like, kettles.
Oh, yeah, now I understand where
stuff.
the sexy Makote tuxedo comes from, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I always wondered about that. And now I'm like, oh, that's what it's from.
Oh, I guess that's the female version of the suit. Interesting.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Honestly, I wish that was also the male version. I think that would be hilarious.
Be a handsome. Ooh, oh, I'm standing inside like a full-blown biker guy.
Standing inside?
Yeah, I teleport inside him. Usually you're pretty well distributed. But it just so happened it put me atop the biker. Well, this is the real MSQ now, because you have to do... I on the side have digested some drama about like required Hildibrand quests because of...
Didn't they announce that a future relic weapon would be locked behind it?
Yeah, and there was a bunch of drama.
Yeah, because some people don't like it. I don't know enough to understand why, or if I agree, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out. This is one of those things that I came in kind of pre-grumpy because like so many people have been like, do it. And I'm like, I'll get to it eventually.
Sure. Well, you know, hype. It does it to you.
You know, it's all right. It's all right. You know, hey, it's all good. So sometimes we get pushed to do things that we don't think we'll like, and they end up being a really awesome part of our life. Bruno, thanks for the super chat. Hildy's voice should be Johnny Bravo. A doofus that thinks he's cool. Man, I'm pretty.
That's pretty good.
I mean, Johnny Bravo is basically just a bad Elvis impression.
We can give it a shot. We can give it, yeah. We can do some test lines here.
Boy, that show. I don't know how the hell that was something we were supposed to be watching as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's some moments when you're watching.
I loved it. Listen, I loved it, and I understand that it would not fly today.
No, it's.
But my favorite way to think of it is, how the hell did anyone think that was an appropriate show for children?
I don't know. Like, you watch some segments of Seinfeld too, and you're like, holy shit, 90s, like, calm down. But Johnny Bravo.
Seinfeld? Yo, I wasn't allowed to watch Seinfeld as a kid. Like, my parents would watch it, and they'd be like, no, Garrett, you can't watch this.
Yeah,
I didn't see Seinfeld till high school. And now it's like one of my favorite shows. I absolutely love Seinfeld. But yeah. Anyways, Humphrey says Invader Zim got approved. So yeah. Invader Zim's like a different kind of messed up though. Johnny Bravo's like, you're going to be horribly awkward around people you're into if you take this even remotely seriously, kind of awkward.
Yeah. And as chat brings up, he always got his ass beat in the end. So it never went well for him.
Yeah.
But there's also like Danny Phantom. I think, he died. Like that kid was dead. Like,
Did Danny Phantom die?
Yeah, that's why he was a ghost, right?
I never watched Danny Phantom.
I mean, Casper was dead too. So,
by the time Danny Phantom came out.
Don't think about it too much.
When did, hold on, sorry. I just got a Phantom. I think I was dating. Yeah, 2004. Yeah, I was busy. I wasn't watching whatever was going on. Why does my YouTube keeps resetting every time I tab away from it, and it doesn't usually do that, and I'm getting very mad.
We have some deep lore experts on Danny Phantom. I apologize, everybody.
Yeah. No, that was the height of me treating date night as something very precious, and I wasn't watching as many cartoons then.
I see.
Also, the girl I was dating was very into Adult Swim, so we were more watching like Aqua Teen Hunger Force type stuff.
Okay, you're still watching some cartoons then.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, I was 7 when that came out. What do you want? I'm not judging. I'm
molecules
trying to
got
place
That is true.
myself. I'm trying to place myself. This isn't me going, who's watching cartoons I was dating? No, it's like, where was I in my life at this time? So
I can't think of the title of the song. All I can think of is Ben 10. So we're doing our best. All right. So
never watched that either. Hey, I'm Humphrey, and you are.
Here's the test. What you gonna do?
Oh God. Oh shit.
In the words of Meatloaf, what's it gonna be, boy?
Is that a Meatloaf song?
Well, the other lady says that, and then he goes, "Let me sleep on it, baby, baby, let me sleep on it."
I have like no Meatloaf knowledge outside of his appearance in the Tenacious D movie.
I was speaking of dating. Then you didn't date someone who really, really, really enjoyed Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Still haven't. We're just gonna go deep. We're just gonna go deep for now. We're gonna massage Hildibrand here, and I'm just gonna go. Oh, at last, I've caught up with you. You there, young sir? I'm told you are a victim of the marauding duelist. Yeah, you can do Humphrey now. I didn't realize I had Hildibrand in the same scene.
Me, a victim? How amusing. You amuse me. Truly, I was challenged by a duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. Oh.
You mean you won? That's amazing.
Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at the Cartinu? Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us, stuck in the middle with Master Lou, we were.
Stuck in the middle with Lou.
Coeurl? He was a dab hand with the old magic he was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can... Wait, Ellie? Was that the... Yeah, okay,
Ellie's the... Yeah.
That man's no warrior of light.
I love your old-timey Chicago radio caster voice. It's great.
Tell me, Helazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered the sword that was not his own.
All right, now we're getting a little northeastern. Fire, scoundrel. I trusted that bastard with me father's blade. Bit him. Hey, Kyle, do you have anything horrible to say about this man's face?
No. I mean,
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, he's rather muscular on the arms compared to his face, but that's just heavenward, you know.
There's not a single vein on that hand, but my God, that face. Yeah. Sunscreen everywhere but the face, apparently.
Wait, you're using me as a jump-off opportunity to insult the elderly now? I thought I got to insult the elderly.
If you hadn't pointed out his arms, I wouldn't have noticed.
I see. Oh, okay, okay.
Now I'm riffing.
Gates are open now that Kyle's
now instead of keeping the joke going, now I'm just riffing alongside you.
Yeah, I see how it is.
Anyway, shut up, you two warriors of light. I bid him take it to a smithy for restoration. Even gave him the guild to pay for it. And he comes crawling back, sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding Orson. Look at me. Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear every time holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. This guy's intense.
Heartbroken.
I like his rope choker. It's like Cracker Barrel goth.
That is well defined. Is that from something? That is a well-defined statement.
My brain.
I want to explore deeper the Cracker Barrel goth phase that you went through. all right,
man.
He beat the shit out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the guild to pay a Chirurgeon. I had no idea where he or the sword is. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people? Southern Belle Lolita. I was dependent on the kindness of Hot Topic.
Her name would be Annabella.
Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help with the problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector?
And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar.
The Golden Bazaar. We are off. Nope, we're up the hill. Is this the Golden Bazaar? It's been a long time.
There's blue things to click on, I'm going to assume. I don't remember shit about shit up here.
Bustling metropolis.
Is this where we met Sid? Isn't that like the chapel over there where we met Sid for the first time? Is it?
Maybe. Probably.
This person's talking about antique swords. Oh, I haven't the foggiest about that. That traveling merchant, Joe Johnpa, is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Is he a Cracker Barrel goth, though? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Choker's made out of rope candy or something. I don't know.
Oh, I remember the old, the candy necklie. Allow me to prepare.
That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Eleazar of a priceless family heirloom. Just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be the warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but perhaps you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong?
Eleazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. All right, moving on. Lost Mythics looking spiffy.
Yeah.
I like your outfit.
Down the way to... You got Chocobo in the way your name.
Jojanpa.
Dramatic turn.
All right, Kyle, I need a French, like a fancy French mustached Lalafell.
I am afraid I have no knowledge of your ancient sword. At least, it seems like I said, second I start reading. I have to read and concentrate. It's too much. At least not of I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, any wares I determine to be dubious origin, I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no sword for sale at present, I have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you described.
This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honorable man like Eleazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article.
Well, if there... Wait, am I still here?
You're still here.
Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. My feedback in my earphones. Well, if there is a sword in that spring, I won't... Shit, now it's all southern. Oh, what was I doing? It was like a mob boss.
We're doing like an old-timey radio.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we're doing now. But I won't
lady.
remain here for long. It's a one more convenient source of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone.
Tisk, you should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie, like me. I say we search for the spring before declaring all to be lost. Now everyone's just becoming a Southern Belle. I need to figure this out.
You're doing well.
Holy shit, that pig mount is good. I don't think I've seen that before.
Oh, yeah, look at the flying pig.
Yeah, the ears. I like the ears.
So quiet in A Realm Reborn.
The monkey isn't running in the air anymore. Now it's just straight up Gokuing.
Yeah, he's Superman and he looks good.
He's got contrails.
Yeah. Because he's hauling ass.
Literally.
It only takes a couple flaps. How their lasers connecting the cows.
Send your funny sound clips to feedback@startgrindinggear.com and we'll add them for Hildibrand soundboards. It occurs to me that I am not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. not without first coating and a liberal application of salamander oil. That is, indeed, on many an occasion, my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body.
Sweet, do we get to channel this? Hell yeah. Quest
We can
items,
hope
key
so.
items. Oh, there's no unique animation. Yeah, you just throw it.
Oh no, yeah, we just stretch our asses.
Why didn't we do the massage?
Exactly.
Perfect opportunity.
Why didn't they do it?
Maybe
Why
it
did we
wasn't
rub 'em down?
It probably wasn't invented yet in
This comforting scent, as though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh.
Here we go. There's still neat. We can still do it. Come on. Yes.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Ah, the rail. Gah! The pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently.
Oh shit. We kicked ass. We did it.
Fate complete. Oh, we're still doing it. We're still rubbing.
There,
it,
you gotta keep rubbing.
There it is. There it is. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Yes, at last. I'm gonna get like.
You got it.
I'm gonna get canceled.
This will be a
reading these lines.
sound clip. It's gonna be great.
My muscles slacken and soften. The warmth spreads and the pain becomes pleasure.
Perfection.
This is horrible.
He's ready.
This is
Look at him.
absolutely
He's
horrible.
stoked.
This better be our highest super chatted stream. I'm gonna be red in the face after this.
Keep
Right
going.
there, yes. Keep doing that, just like that, just like.
Yes.
Yes. Now, once more, with feeling.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna do my hammy voice because it's repeatable. We're just going this.
Yep,
This
yep.
is it. This is Hildibrand.
Deeper.
Oh, this is sad.
like-
They really just make.
We're both just having at him. Full.
Yeah, yeah. Ah,
force.
never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring, you as well, my good man. Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. I hate you.
Excellent. Captured and ready. I'm just sad I didn't get the last one.
I'm going to.
Missed out.
I know where you live.
I
I'm going
missed
to
out on the
break
last
in
one.
and delete that.
And every time you get healed in raid, I can go.
Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. I hate you. I hate you so much.
In Minecraft, yes. In Minecraft.
Picking up the holy pots.
Holy
Where's
pots.
the last one?
What's he doing?
There's a muddy bottle.
So he could go in this small amount of water? Channeling.
You've been productive, excellent. May I see what you found. Das, thanks for the super chat. Put oil into Daddy Hildy harder. Jesus Christ. Fane, thanks for the super chat. Thanks, Garrett. Great takes today. I'll see you in the booth again Thursday.
Great work, everybody. We got what we needed.
I think we got it. I think we got it. No sign of the sword your John Pa mentioned, I see. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that was great.
Again, whoever this is, you can take him. Oh, no, this is, no, I'm all wet. What was that anyway?
Did something cause you to?
Kyle, you're required to read the next super chat. Sorry.
What is this? Was there something in there?
Once again, my instincts have guided us to quarry. That I had you search the section of the spring was a stroke of...
Oh, it's forceful.
Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Uda. Uda. Yeah, suddenly I don't know the names of fucking cities we've been playing in for a year. I'll go to Ulda and fetch you some new clothes. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Lazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. It is wonderful, is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Elazar's woes will be no more. I'm doing the Kyle thing now where I'm trying to read and also think of the stupid voice I'm trying to do.
It's tough. All right, you need me to read Winkles?
Yep.
Never before did I receive such splendid ministrations.
Never before have I received such splendid ministrations.
And all treasure that.
Samantha K, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Garrett, for your sacrifice, giving life to some of the best lines in the game. I bleed.
You did.
I bleed for your entertainment.
Excellent. Oh, we just gotta go up the hill. Okay, cool. She's taking care of the shopping.
I was just whispered this episode of Grinding Gear. Kyle finds a way to blackmail Garrett.
Yep. About time.
Yep.
Wait, did I get blackmailed last episode?
No.
Okay.
No.
You added in some blackmail?
What would I have?
I don't know, actually.
You're a very wholesome human.
I'm so glad we got a gorilla for today. This is fabulous. With the hint
So
of
glad you what?
ironworks. We got a gorilla for today.
It is rather purposeful. Yeah. Lay anchor. That's about the
There we
best
go.
we can come up with. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just as I remember. God bless ye, sir.
Oh, I never. What time are we in? I never expected you would go to such lengths of two strangers without thought of a reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days.
'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken.
Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ.
Kyle, the next time we do this, it needs to be a night stream and we both need to be loaded.
Okay, sounds good. Fully loaded Manderville.
Inspector, I brought you your change of clothing. I also brought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would, just bring me that case. Got a little Dutch angle going on there.
We got spying on us?
What? Gambit appears. Oh, Jesus.
Inspector Hildibrand?
There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer?
Calmly.
This is so high effort for such dumb shit. It's great. The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? This guy's a dumbass.
No, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him.
I hate everything about that face. Never again, please.
That was eerie.
Challenge for me? Ho! At last, the curtain rises. Very well. If I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion.
That's a good slapping noise.
It is.
Complete his crafting.
This is canonically from the shine
Wow.
of that dude's bald head.
Yep.
Well, when I inevitably go bald, this is my new goal. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, accept your challenge.
He's incredible. So bold. So majestic. Just like a warrior of light. Oh my controller went off. No, a gentleman of light. He is exceptionally something.
Ellie's my favorite character. Core! Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing. Well, who the hell is Core? What's
I don't know.
Core? Is that an
Core-
explanation I am unaware of?
There's some in saying they have.
It's a good podcast.
Hell yeah. A collective
Oh my
hell
god,
yeah.
his hair.
Oh wow, nice.
He got Karen hair.
Well done. He did a little Karen-y.
It's an old English expression. Hildibrand.
Also bald. In need of some tonic. Oh, like core blimey. Yeah, okay, I've heard that one.
I have not.
I always thought it was like a coh, like it was just an expression of like, oh.
Lay anchor.
Yep. Oh, damn. Some sort of
We
lumpy
got Sir
badass.
Thix-a-lot over here.
Yeah, seriously. We
This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies and the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend?
pants.
Feel free to get your, deep voice modulator
Yeah,
going.
sure.
I just figured I'd keep us rolling.
I'll get ready.
Get it all set.
Oh my god.
We receive filtered water? Why? Okay. Why not?
Oh, we got a logo.
A logo? Oh!
Challenge
oh,
accepted,
wow.
my worthy opponent. You shall not claim the blade. Wait, is this like a next time on?
Yeah, appears to be.
What the shit? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a next time on.
Yeah.
Next time on Hildibrand Z.
Wow. Okay. So I guess it was divided by patch, right? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
We've got super chats to thank too, by the way.
an
If
aside. It's not over.
If we're at a pausing spot. MMO. Oh, MMO Richard, thanks for the super chat. Such ministrations, it was not my intention. Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. This is payback for all the times I make fun of you for dying, isn't it?
Yes, this is it. This is all the raid streams coming together. One sweet moment of vengeance. Tank privileges.
Ryan, thanks for the super chat. Very immersive acting. It's like I'm really there, rubbing hot salamander oil all over Garrett's big, strong, muscly body.
Feel it.
I'd rather you didn't,
Not that
but I
feeling it now.
appreciate the thought. Boki, thanks for the super chat. In what stream did you do the first Hildy quests? I seem to have missed them. We didn't. We did
Nope.
them off stream because, well, Kyle was just blue questing like he was told to do and didn't realize it was Hildibrand.
Yeah, I did them all the way back before we were even streaming. In A Realm Reborn, I fired it up. And I stopped because we started streaming very soon after that. And I figured we would save the content. So Garrett caught up to me over the weekend.
Yeah. Voiced, thanks for the super chat. Fun fact, there was only one stroke difference in the kanji between warrior and gentleman, and so Hildy is a gentleman light. Japan loves puns.
Ah, yes, they do. Yes, they. Have you ever seen one of those paragraphs? No, you you don't.
What?
Because you always listen to English dubs, but in subs there'll be puns, and like a huge paragraph will appear on screen for like half a second to inform the audience why it was funny, what they said.
Ah, gotcha. And then Kiyoshi super chatted, you might be asking yourself why a lot during this quest line.
Fair.
So
Fair
far,
enough.
I haven't. I feel I was adequately warned. So
Just go
far,
with it.
everything is as advertised. Ripley, thanks for the super chat. Ah, yes, nothing like Saturday morning cartoons on a Monday afternoon. Hey,
You can watch cartoons anytime.
enjoy.
yeah.
It's not like when you were sick in the 90s and you had to suffer through Nick Jr. That sucked.
Oh god, but my son can
so
just chain
disappointing.
Digimon in order. He's such a lucky kid.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's why I watched The Price is Right instead of whatever the hell was on Nick Jr.
Randomly skip around and keep it out of order for him, and then declare like one Saturday is a special linear day to catch up in the final.
Sitting through Gullah Gullah Island waiting for Rugrats. Yes, that or like Little Bear.
Wow, Little Bear, nice.
My little brother was the perfect age for Blue's Clues, and I freaking hated it. Like
Barney was my sister, my little sister.
I don't. There was a Barney stint, but it lasted like a month before he got distracted by something else. Thank God. Thank God. Barney's terrible. Mace of Base. First of all, your name is awesome. Second of all, thank you for the super chat. Third of all, here's what you wrote. Don't skip out on the post-case cutscenes. They're goofy and hilariously on the nose for the next case. Glad to see you two doing this. Cheers. Well, cheers, Mace of Base. Thanks for the support. Kendrick, thanks for the super chat. Welcome to Hildibrand, basically an episodic mini comedy anime crammed into our MMO. You'll love some, man, other parts, but hopefully laugh lots.
If anyone is able to or knows where to dig up, I would love to read like a Reddit thread when this first came out. Because knowing gamers, there were probably a lot of very angry people about they're not working on the end game and how dare they? Because I believe this started in 2.01.
How dare you do this instead of that?
Yeah.
That crowd,
but
that
also
classic angry video game crowd.
But then they also included like a coming up next here, so that they promised there was more. So I would just love to see that.
Yeah, I'll have to say, dude, my first impression is that this is something I'm rather enjoying because we're streaming, and I think I wouldn't like it if I was just playing this alone.
Well, it wouldn't have energy, right? You have to bring
it's not
your
voice
own.
acted.
But
this is the type of humor that I would want to be voice acted.
If you were to... Not this one. I will say I wouldn't find this particular chapter fun yet, but if I grew with the characters, just like I would be interested in the text that, Alphino and Alize have eventually. Right now, I wouldn't be invested, but down the road, I might actually laugh in my chair reading, because, you laugh at books and stuff. But this should be voice acted. That would be so fabulous. Even if it was only in Japanese, it would be excellent to hear their inflections. In fact,
I agree. I agree. Lord Abyss is defending Nick Jr.'s honor in a super chat that says, hey, early 90s Nick Jr. was the bomb. You had stuff like Eureka's Castle and Mr. Wizard. I only remember Eureka's Castle and I did like it, but I was the right age for it. Then I got a little bit older and it was like second wave Nick Jr., which I couldn't stand. And my little brother watched constantly because he was the perfect age for it.
Yeah.
I digress.
I don't know any of those. I didn't watch cable.
You didn't have cable, man. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
It's okay. I got, Extreme Ghostbusters and Arthur. I watched a lot of Arthur in the afternoons.
I remember Arthur being on one time at my cousin's and me being like, oh my God, does people watch this?
Well, yeah. It's supposed to be like plain situations like bullying and learning to respect your sister or whatever, like it.
Yeah, on Nickelodeon, that was Doug, which I also thought was boring.
True. But it was on PBS, so you knew what you were getting into.
That's fair. Bruno, thank you for the generous super chat. It started on 1.x patches. Side note, you guys watched No Clip, right? I'll say this. Watch on your own times The Fall and Rise of Final Fantasy XIV by Speakers Network. It will show things from the player side. Yes, we watched No Clip. No, I have not watched The Fall and Rise of Final Fantasy XIV. I believe that's been recommended in our YouTube comments a few times.
Yeah, the No Clip documentary suggested that while there were people, and we saw the people, at the end of A Realm Reborn, that stayed sub, for the most part, it was a pretty tumultuous time for the MMO, so a lot of people didn't know that content. So I would be curious to see the player side of things. Certainly, I just want to see more footage, because they did not have a lot to show in No Clip. There simply was not a lot. And what was that, 2010? There wasn't a lot of streaming going on then, not a lot of recording.
Kyle? You need to go to the Discord right now, grab that picture, and show the chat.
Okay, let me go do that.
This is amazing. Nahul, you outdid yourself. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Can chat see it?
Yes. Our faces are very on point. I feel like they really capture where our characters are at in this moment. Well done. Very well done.
Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring, you
Wait,
as
why
well,
is it still
my good
going?
man.
'Cause I
Never
recorded all of
before
it.
Have I received such?
Why? Because I was able. Because I have
Stop
the
it.
technology.
I hate hearing my voice.
I have the technology. You're in the wrong line of work. No, it's true. We just live to hard drive and then we put it away, right?
Well, not the videos.
Yeah, the videos. I
Not
do
the
it.
Wednesday video. The Wednesday videos is just constant listening to yourself.
I get
but-
sick of hearing myself by the time I put up that Wednesday video.
Oh, when
my
I
God.
hear your voice, man, this is what happens in my head.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
what happens in my head when I hear Kyle's voice. Oh my God. Final family, thank you for the super chat. Generous super chat at that. The spear dropped out of the last boss fight of V.1. Hildy found it and discharged it in the middle of a pumpkin patch, dusted with explosive fertilizer, sending him soaring into Dalamud. And when the calamity happened, well...
Interesting.
So this does come in from point... From or
Inspector
one point
scenes,
X.
Yeah. It does look like Oriange might be here. I'm just looking up a little video here in the background to see.
Such ministrations.
Oh my God, they're always it's just so chunky, you know, because it's all being recorded with fraps back in the day. So like it's
Oh, yeah.
always so laggy, and the game looks so crunchy. A lot of that is just the artifact of what a computer could actually do in the background.
The game didn't look fantastic in the stuff I saw in the No Clip documentary. Like, the version we have now looks better.
Yeah,
Like,
I
quite a
mean,
bit.
honestly, the characters, like, they just kind of had like a field fuzz on everything. In all reality, A Realm Reborn did not change much in terms of graphical quality. It was more just the filters they had on top of it.
Interesting. I'll have to go back and look again.
Yeah, it's always so laggy from back in the day.
Anyway, back to the game here.
All right.
Nasha was informing us that, hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins.
There we go. We just watched that scene.
What the shit is that thing? It just goes, okay, all right, that's going to happen. Pumpkins sort of remind me of... No, it's gone. Never mind.
Those things from Copperbell Mines in the low-level zones.
Oh, you're right, yeah. City Thunder, thanks for the super chat. You do realize this means Hildibrand tanked Bahamut and Meteor point blank to the face.
But that's what they're insinuating, yes. Wait, but didn't they...
I'm just gonna, you know, in my head, everything with Hildibrand, like, this man is just a loon. Like, he's just completely out of his mind, and we're just hearing his warped view of reality.
Oh, here, look at Lost Mythics here. Like, that's what he's... They're actually steaming. The actual kettles
Where?
are steaming.
What? Wait, what are we talking? Why are we talking about kettles?
Look at Lost Mythics here. Oh, wait, no, that's Zeke. Sorry, there's Zeke in front of us.
Well, Lost
Wait,
Mythics also has them.
he's also here. Yeah, they're both here. Look at their steaming kettles of justice. Those are amazing.
Winkle, thanks to Super Chat, says lag 1.0 vids most likely wasn't from capture. The game just ran that bad.
Wow. But
I
how...
think when I originally played WoW, my laptop, I think it was probably running at like sub 30 frames a second.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I turned off all music. I stared at the floor during Gruul to make sure the graphics didn't explode. But how did a cutscene happen after the moon hit the ground? I thought the moon hit the ground and like they spawned invaders and like that was the end of the game. Everybody out. So how did a joke scene happen after Dalamud fell?
I didn't think this was before Dalamud fell.
Well, people are saying that he punched the moon or something like that. It was before the moon hit. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, he went to Dalamud. Oh, of course. Okay. I just want to make sure I got the lore right. Moving
It's
on.
very important, Kyle. There will be a quiz.
Deeply ingrained. Perchance, are you curious about the duelist's declared target? It so happens I identified the weapon in question. The Treaty Blade is a part of the Ishgardian Noble Collection, or was, I should say. No, it has not yet been stolen. It's been purchased by an Ul'dan collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice to say, I would be remiss if my duties as a reporter were I not to investigate her, and I should be the and should the duelist strike whilst I'm present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though I am told she's a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I am also told that she had a fondness for rare flowers, the sort of Tutsui in Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you'd like. The door is glowing. Down the way to the Drybone. Yes? Yes. On Monkey's Wing.
I was trying to remember an actor's name. Yeah, the reporter with her deadpan reactions to Hildibrand makes me think of April Ludgate from Parks and Rec, which is Aubrey Plaza, and I could not pull that name from my brain.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched that
Like
show.
that real deadpan.
I do
What was
love
that?
Deadpan. I've never watched Parks and Rec.
Ah,
Is that the one with Star Killer before he was Marvel?
yes. Yes,
Okay.
and also Ron Swanson, who's just one of my favorite comedic
Right,
characters.
right. I've seen all the gifs of him looking disgruntled in a Home Depot or whatever.
Yep, I know more than you. As the guy in Home Depot comes up to try and help. Oh, that's how I feel going into a car parts store.
Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage.
Elburn, thanks for the super chat. When people say 1.0 ran bad, they mean that flower pots had the same polygon count as players.
It is. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
It is insane. That was one of the factoids they brought up in that no clip, and I believe it because it sounds like the teams were just so disjointed from one another back then, and you had a lot of sound like old boys club kind of going on, like a lot of I'm right and you're wrong and don't tell me otherwise in the higher ups.
Yeah, well, and that's how we ended up with 3 polygon grapes.
Well, you gotta the budget,
Hey,
The
yeah.
problem with the grapes was that apparently an Endwalker cutscene like longingly swung by them and like really showed they were like, view my grapes, and everyone was like, oh,
Oh, jeez, oh.
I was doing a archer quest the other day, and you have to walk in and like find someone in the grass. And they're sitting in the grass is like clipping through their face, and I'm like, whoa, ooh, we've come a long way.
It's just that scene from Red Dragon of, look at it.
It's bad.
Look at me.
It's bad. Can't clean it all up.
Bruno, thanks for the super chat. I posted the Fallen Rise playlist on the Discord server on Ask the Host. Oh, thanks. Thank you for that, Bruno. And AC Esquire, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
Appreciate it. Someone says, was it for love of money or for love or money that you killed him? Who is this?
I don't
Who
know.
said that?
Could be the secret. Oh,
Wait, there's too many people. Who the hell?
I'm not sure. Well, it's the disconcerted.
Damsel.
Yeah, disconcerted damsel.
Yeah.
It was you. A flustered fellow. Oh, I assume it's this guy. That's the guy who spoke. Right side here.
Okay. All right. Have you gone mad? That was an Amalja arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow.
The cook.
We also got a gentleman talking?
Yeah, I think this is the guy. This is the question marks here talking. So I'll take question marks because I assume he's going to be talking to your characters here. Amalja don't shoot fleeting, unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victims make for a convincing merchant. I'm just going to run with this.
It's a lot there.
Yeah, that's what we're
a
going
lot.
with. I'm not sure.
Someone please.
It
clip
looks like
for
this is the guy who
posterity.
pushes up his glasses, so I'm rolling with it. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some
feel
effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sakes. Or at least, don't wave your hands in front of your face. The callus on your fingers betrays you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner.
This dude's wearing frilled freaking sleeves, and he sounds like Batman.
You can be a badass.
So again, I ask, was it because he took from you your share or your sister? I have no idea what the hell is happening.
Wait, that was my guy. Okay. Now we're at the plus man. Okay.
I don't know, man. You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he. I don't know even know who's talking at this point. We're just gonna read.
Damn. I thought he did it for money. You two. He's all yours. See, he's Batman.
Yes, of course. Thank you for your help, Inspector.
At least he's competent, but when did the investigated crimes become such a popular profession?
It's not his job, you know? He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of the Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildibrand, don't you think?
I try not to think about Hildibrand. We should get going. Lady Durelia will not take kindly to wilted flowers.
Corey, thanks for the super chat. I thought the crystal grape's mine until the moment I felt the patch at my back. I thought the crystal grape's mine?
I'm not sure.
I'm confused.
I don't know how to decipher it. Feel free to introduce a message.
Yeah, you don't need to do another super chat.
Oh, did I already teleport to where I was? No, that's right. Yeah, we gotta go. What? Where am I? You're there? Okay.
We're going to just outside the limps of lower decks. Vesper Bay, Kyle. Vesper Bay.
What's this? The science of deduction? Yeah.
Yeah. Vesper Bay.
I'm curious to see if Hildibrand goes full Ishgard, because I'd really like running around that place again and like accusing nobles of being miscreants and such. Just being wacky in Ishgard because it's such a serious place would be really fun.
Yeah. Very
this
fish out of
comedy
water.
would work really well. Yeah. In Ishgard. Oh, I don't think I've ever been in here.
I don't think so either.
Wilfred. Wait, Wilfred? No. Okay.
What?
Do I know Wilfred?
What are you talking about?
There's a guy over there named Wilfred. Seems familiar.
Kyle, I can't handle Hildibrand and whatever
4 hours
side
of sleep
adventure
I
you're
have,
doing.
it's the best I can do, man. Doing all I can. Again, as I told the last 20 who came before, if you have come looking for work, you are too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not design to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed.
Here's your lavender.
Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect? What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out.
Today.
Forgive us, Lady Durilla. We mean no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warning otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade.
I'll pick up Dorilda from here.
Sounds good.
You fools, I shall come to claim the collector's blade, yes. I read the mithril eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath. For I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. I wonder who that could be. Ah, but you may see for yourself. Like every piece of my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now, look on my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair.
Loading Hildibrand.
Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. Oh, this doesn't rhyme. That's disappointing. What the Team Rocket shit is happening? I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice.
Justice!
That smile is really something, man. Good sir, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well, or perchance in pursuit of me? As I would spend a single gill, as if I would spend a single gill on an insufferable, incompetent. Hit me with that creepy freaking voice you've been doing, Kyle, because I think that's the inspector she
To
hired.
be fair, you are not spending a single gill on me.
Called it.
Yeah.
Oh, the doof boots.
The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry, I'm late. Busy solving a murder.
Oh my god.
Briar DN?
Briar DN?
Briar
That just
DN.
rolls off the tongue. We're just gonna call him Briar.
Briar.
Or DN.
Mr.
You know.
DN. Consulting
BD.
Inspector. At your service, lady. Briar Dean. Brian.
Conniving Inspector.
Consulting Inspector. Rotten flesh. And saltpeter. Hildibrand Manderville. And Nashu. Makaraka, I presume.
Now you just sound like Geralt.
It is going a little Geraldy. Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Call me when you've finished with these wastrels.
We ASMR now. Sorry I'm late. I was playing Gwent. Says Crimson. You see, I do not want nor need your help. Briarden is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you! Oh my, yeah, let's just add a 30th character.
Yeah, let's just
go. Let's
stag
just
it on.
fucking pile
No thought
on.
for the streamers. There's even two
Where
of
have
us.
you been, Maria, and where is my vase? Vase. She would say vase.
Yeah,
this
she would
lady's
say
a total.
vase. There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so...
That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it is worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. Oh my Jesus. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase.
I want that.
As you like to say, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies.
Not when spoken aloud.
Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened?
See, like Geralt, man, like every video game character taught me to get down on one knee to talk to a kid, and it works. They like that. Follow your video games for parenting advice, and you know what
Maybe
not to do as
not
a parent.
Hildibrand. Maybe not Hildibrand. What?
Oh, that face I just got to it. I picked up the vase and will die like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Norfolk as well. I want to go and look, but there were scary things down there. I'm scared to go alone.
You are not alone, no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase, all 5 of us.
All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Brian. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there.
But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story?
Because that's my job, you imbecile.
Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away.
You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous or you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help, understand? All right, she wants us out.
We're going back over to Horizon's Edge. We could port, but I'm already flying on my
Okay.
monkey.
Investigate the well.
Boy, howdy.
It's something.
Boy, howdy. This is, again, as advertised. I just like the character bloat. It's hysterical at this point.
Oh, wait, isn't that the guy?
I think that is the
Yeah,
guy.
that's
We're
the
just
guy.
gonna talk to this guy.
Sure.
You wanna
Yeah.
deep voice this
I'm ready.
shiz?
A pox
Oh,
upon
jeez.
the thieving demon bird. He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me.
Oh man, he looks cool.
Oh, avast. I know not of what you... God! Curse this infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger.
There's something in the water at the man's feet. Is there?
Nothing I can click on.
I guess there's
weird.
just a description. Yeah, I guess we're not supposed to do anything.
And we got Senmin here. A vase. Well, if anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Oh, click too fast.
Does
Does
this
this have anything to do with
that?
that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind then.
A winged beast?
A winged beast? A winged beast? How high up is this? Are we up on the cliff? We're up on the cliff.
Oh, yeah.
We can talk to resting merchant. I'm gonna sneeze.
All right, I'll get.
Get resting merchant. That girl what run by earlier. I seen her. She's something in her hands, but dropped it when she was crossing the bridge. Didn't get a look at it, but I reckon it doesn't matter any road. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now.
Very well. Onward. The other way. Oh, wait, this came out pre-flying, right? Because flying wasn't until the end of Heaven's Ward? So you would have had to ride all this up and down back in the day?
I don't think I've ever known when flying hit this game. People are confirming, Kyle. You appear to be right.
Oh, it was
You,
Shadow
you
Green.
are a master detective after all.
Wow. That's a long time.
Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Dorilda over... Oh. Oh dear.
Is he the flamboyant oaf?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, does this belong to you, child? Forgive me. I was engrossed in my search that I did not notice.
your search for what, pray tell?
The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see that it next in the talons of an accursed creature. I gave chase, followed it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your face.
Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand will think of something. He thinks? Oh, but I already have, my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find.
I hope I get that emote as a pausable emote. Like one that doesn't cycle into anything. Like I can just stand there like this. And every time I start having lower thoughts about the game, I can hit that button. And Valgaunt can stand there thinking.
Just sit there touching your temples.
Yeah, it's a good pose.
Little temple toucher.
Oh, wow. There's all hot shards all around.
Yep. It's a real long channel, Kyle, let me tell you.
Yep. For comedic effect.
This ain't no picking up a Lalafell corpse.
This were faster. It's true.
Oh, this one was. This must have been a Lalafell shard.
You gotta vary it.
Come, present your findings. Splendid. Let's have a look. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less after all. Is he talking about himself?
Or a merchant that he knows?
That might make sense. That might make more sense.
Oh, hey, we get the dance. Nice.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, it's there on the list.
On the list of what? Oh, yeah, look at that. There is but one question all Eorzea capable of... wait. Oh my God. Oh, Kyle. There is but one person in all of Eorzea capable of reconstructing this face. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his words, so fearsome his competitive spirit.
This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one would of a great warrior.
Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ul'dah, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the shop the thieves struck. For the following morning, they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the Gold Court. It must have been Batman, but he sounded like that inspector. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer! The hammer!"
He sounds dangerous.
Aye, that he does, and I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. Oh, I guess this is his real name. But where are my manners?
I'm sorry, I thought we were talking to a green chicken named Gilgamesh
I thought so
for
too.
a second.
I am Gilgamesh, and this is my companion, Enkidu. Wait, Q. Well, not really. It has been many moons since I saw her, so I eased the burden of loneliness. I tamed a rooster and painted it green.
Because, like you do.
In any case.
Listen, who hasn't been there, right?
You mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help.
The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. Is that his name?
Well, it's Gilgamesh, but Gilligan might be short for Gilgamesh.
I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome. At least he hasn't come.
If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil.
Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Oh, that's where Hildy comes from.
There we go.
Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deducted that he is most like to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Thanalan. It is there we shall begin our search. And they walked.
Very well. I'm pretty sure Gilgamesh is one of our, like, optional trials. But also, I think it's Enkidu? Is that how you say the name? That the chicken, that's also a character from the old Gilgamesh. The old book. You may have heard of it. The old tale.
No, I don't know who you're talking about because you didn't say Greg.
Oh, Greg. Yeah, old
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah, I'm porting. You can take the
Cool.
free.
I'll
You can take the free port.
The Epic of Greg, yes.
The Epic of Greg. It's a Doblin carcass. I need a drink. Hildibrand's killing me. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
go for it. Go for it. While Garrett is away, if you have any questions for me, feel free to post them. The Epic, yeah, exactly. I read it when I was in middle school, and it was really effective because it was about like the problems with immortality, and I was a middle schooler and like, ooh, death, I read that a really, really good time. We also have some super chats. I will save those for Garrett on his return so we can thank you all together. Be sure to do those all together here. What hair products do I use? I use a clay I actually forgot to do my hair today. 4 hours of sleep and all that. But I use what's known as a clay. And then I just kind of go, well, it's short enough, I just go enough times and call it done. Otherwise, I use baby soap because baby soap doesn't affect my scalp. Otherwise, I get really bad dandruff. There you go. But baby soap has no phosphates. There's the rundown. How's the Red Mage going? It's going all right. The cast times are tough after Samurai. I feel like I'm treading on Samurai's toes a little bit with the going in nature, and going in for the short time on Red Mage and then slicing it up makes me just want to play Samurai, and then I disengage and I kind of just want to play a Mage again. So it's straddling a Mage and a Samurai, which is good, but I just did a lot of Samurai, and I don't know if I can part ways with Samurai into a class that's kind of halfsies. It's kind of rough. So I'm really undecided. I want to do a magic class because I want to have a magic user for the DPS magic quest later on. And Red Mage would be that. But I don't know. I really am enjoying leveling my archer right now, and I'm really feeling that because I like the instant casts and running around while firing a bow. The animations aren't perfect. Like, I really wish I was running backwards a lot of the time while running instead of firing forwards, and the arrows don't even animate. They don't go like, shoo! But so there's some disconnect there just in like role play. But I'm enjoying the instant casts of archer a lot. Summoner, I tried out Summoner. I'm trying all of them. I'm making my way through all of them. It's a lot of Ruin. There's a lot of casting Ruin. And I'm worried it'll get boring. And that's my main concern. I think I really would like Bard, but that would be another physical damage dealer. And for the eventual quests, I need a magic dealer. So I'm kind of deciding. I'm still very divided. I really like Red Mage. I'm just afraid I like Samurai so much that Red Mage won't be as fun because I'll be remembering Samurai at the same time I'm learning Red Mage. Welcome back.
Hi. Did we hit any of these super chats?
No, I was waiting for you. I wanted to make sure we were enjoying them together.
Wonderful. Where do we leave off? I believe Bruno is next.
Sounds right to
Bruno.
me. Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat. Said flying came in Heaven's Ward. Flying in a Realm Reborn came in patch 5.3.
Which makes sense because you got to go back, and I think they had to decide what areas could be flown and what couldn't be landed on. I think they found a very elegant solution, just saying you can't land here, and just calling the game good.
Yeah. Fredneck Teddy re-upped their membership. This is 2 months for them. Also says, howdy, kids. Hi, Fredneck.
Well,
It's
hello.
another good name, by the way.
It is a good name.
City Thunder, thanks for the super chat. This is never brought up in 14, but it's a franchise constant. Gilgamesh is the same Gilgamesh in every game. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12, 13, 2, 14, and type 0.
Interesting. That's a cool connection.
Didn't know that.
So he's like extra dimensional.
I guess.
Perhaps.
And likes hanging out with the chicken.
Yeah.
Das, thanks for the super chat. All my homies love Greg. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting no Greg.
Jonathan Harrison, thanks for the super chat. Since his first appearance in Final Fantasy V, Gilgamesh has made cameos in every Final Fantasy game since, and is canonically the same entity traveling through the multiverse. There you go, Kyle.
Neat. Yeah. So multiversal travel. Cool.
But I noticed some missing numbers from City Thunder's super chat. Is that true?
Well, they
Who
say
do I believe?
the same Gilgamesh. I mean, there's surely like a book or a reference, like a word reference, not necessarily that they appear. I think Sooty Thunder is probably the accurate appearance list, but Jonathan Harrison is also correct in that he probably is referenced in some way.
Gotcha. And then Bruno, thanks for the super chat, says, well, Black Mage, Shadowbringers. Wait, what?
We're talking about what
Mage,
class I'm going to play in Shadowbringers.
Shadowbringers. Garrett will go Dark Knight, so thematically fits.
I know it does fit a lot, and I think that Black Mage would be really fun. Yeah. I died to greed a lot, and channeling a spell as samurai is pretty dangerous. So I know I'm gonna die a lot as Black Mage because I believe I get no mobility, maybe like a short range teleport or something along those lines. But it seems really dangerous. I'm gonna try them all yet, and that's my plan. Is before Shadowbringers, I've got some time as we still have to do patch content, but I'm gonna try them all. I need to get out there and actively try Dancer, and actually see what that feels like. I'm working on my Arcanist, Red Mage, Thaumaturge. Yeah, I think I still need to try Pugilist, but I'm probably not going to do a melee DPS because I just did Samurai for a whole time. So anything on this range DPS is my plan. So I've got Dancer to try out too.
Bruno had a follow-up super chat saying the interdimensional rift in the Omega raids is the final dungeon of 5. Gilgamesh got tossed in the rift and has been traveling the rift ever since, showing up game to game.
Oh, cute, yeah.
That is cute.
So he's kind of like, oh, I never actually watched the show. I don't know the name of it. When you look in the mirror and he wakes up as different people all the time, but he's actually just Gilgamesh. Never mind, it doesn't work. Never.
What was that, Quantum Leap?
Yeah, Quantum Leap. It doesn't work, and nor have I ever seen the show. So bad reference to make. All right, my turn.
Same.
I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
All right, Garrett Show. Hi, chat. How you doing? What's new? More like Sliders. I never watched that either, but I understand the reference. Hi. Have either of you done crafting? I think Kyle has a little bit. I haven't messed with it at all. Figure when I get the itch, I will pursue it. But I haven't. Yeah. Do you really fear going bald? You have a great hairline. Thanks. I have lost some hair. I'm not too bummed about it because I don't mind. I think I'm getting kind of in a solid widow's peak. But I have been losing some hair. My hairline used to be a little lower. But yeah, I was kind of worried, but it seems to be receding gracefully. So I'm not too concerned. 8mm Spike says, I tweeted you guys an example of one of the few breakpoints of 1.0, the cutscene direction. I will take a look at that after the stream. Unsubbed. Why? For the hair? I've thought about letting your beard grow way out. It would be awesome if you did. I've had a bushy beard before. Let's see. I don't have a way to show you. I tweeted it the other day because there was a bunch of Hearthstone streamers were posting themselves in formal wear, and I haven't had to wear a suit since COVID. So it was back when I had probably the longest beard I've ever had. See if I can. I don't know how to show this. I'll send it to Kyle and tell him to show you when he's back. I'm just gonna like drop a random ass photo in here. And Kyle's gonna be like, why is this here? Why is this here? Where are we now? Someone said go full Vegeta. Yeah. I mean, I'd have to work out. Also, Vegeta's very short. I'm 6'1". I don't know if I could pull off a Vegeta look. Let's see. Yeah, the bots are very persistent today. I hate the feeling of full beard, says Cuddly Zombie. Yeah, I had to really take care of mine, and when I spent time on it, it was fine, but it was a lot of work. I will give that. Let's see. We're talking about bots. We're talking about bots. Because Fredneck Teddy said so. Well, yeah. You know, I'm looking at your icon, Fredneck, and I'm thinking you might be a bit of a beard nerd. You know.
I'm back.
Maybe. Welcome back. People wanted to see me with a beard, so I sent you a photo.
Oh, you with a beard?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
It's me when my beard was its bushiest.
Okay, let me take a look here. I think you would look fabulous with beard, particularly with your hair long. Oh, you look great, man.
That was my long beard.
Yeah, dude, you look badass.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
My hairline has receded a bit, so I don't think I could have that haircut again. But
I get you.
yeah.
I get you. That's
That's
a good look, though. The brown suit, too. You look fly, man.
It was well done. That is not a brown suit. That photograph is just very poorly white balanced.
Oh, well, you look good in a brown suit.
I hate brown suits.
Yeah? A little too car salesman or something?
I think they are an absolute fashion sin. I don't think anyone looks good in a brown suit. I think it's the ugliest color you can buy.
I mean, granted, if you're gonna go full fitted suit and look really good, like, probably not the top of my list, but I think brown suits are badass.
Yeah, I hate them.
As long as you don't have shoulder pad or elbow pads, right? Like, you know, there's ways to class it. I mean, any fitted suit is an amazing.
I like a blazer with an elbow pad, but I wouldn't get a brown one.
Not on a fitted suit though. Like,
I think I have a tweed blazer with elbow pads, but it's gray.
I would love like I don't think I could pull off a red suit, but like, and I love purple's my favorite color. I'd love a purple suit, but again, like these are not things I would do. I don't even own a fitted suit right now, so I would cover my bases first. I
love red, but when I wear it, I look. It just brings out all the worst tones in my skin.
Yeah.
it's awful.
Well, you did that shop of me for one of the cover images where I was wearing teal or like a turquoise, and that looked amazing. So I have been.
You have blue eyes.
Yeah.
Everybody with blue eyes looks amazing in any sort of blue or teal.
Yeah, that's cool.
It just works, man. It just freaking works. It's a cheat code to make your eyes look better.
My question for the chat would be: is there as to the previous conversation before I took off there, is there any how to phrase this best? Because I don't want any spoilers, but what feels better? I don't think I can ask this question without getting spoilers. Never mind, I can't ask it. But at some point, I want to return to healing, and I really want to play Reaper and Walker. So I don't know when I'm going to return to healing. I kind of want to go healer again, but I don't know. Heaven's Word had some cute moments with healing. Oh no, that was beginning of Storm.
That was beginning of Stormblood.
Stormblood had the healing, but that didn't last very long.
One of the beginnings of Stormblood.
Yeah, I don't know. I really want to try out the fairy one because it's so against what I normally like. I omitted my question. It was too spoilery. I didn't want information like that. But I really want to try out the fairy one because it's so against what I normally like. I'm curious to see if mechanically I would like it.
Das super chatted, I did a photo shoot for my job and they let me keep a blue suit and a pink suit. I can send you the pics if you tweet that to us, Das.
That's badass.
I want to see that. I want to see, tweet that to me. I'll take a look at it after stream.
Wait, why is it hell? Why is Scholar in hell?
Join us in Scholar Hell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I hear the story is really good. I hear the Scholar quests are fantastic.
Yeah.
Throws Sage Newless at Kyle. Do it! Super chat's Fane.
Yeah, I've been told not to do Sage and Shadowbringer, though. Like, it gets a little heavy in the Charlene something or something like that, and it just kind of... It would be a mismatch.
Yeah. Monk is cooler, says Vivian.
Monk has a dash. I don't want to play ever in an MMO a melee DPS that doesn't have a dash. Like that is just I need a button that says now stand in the right place. And I go,
Monk
thank you.
doesn't have a dash?
No, Monk has a dash. I think one of them doesn't have a dash though. Someone was telling me.
Okay. I don't know. Kiyoshi super chatted, that brown suit would be great for a speakeasy bar. It's not brown! It's not brown. It's gray with blue pinstriping in the kind of check pattern that's going on there.
Oh, all melees have a dash. Perfect. Yeah. I love the disengage too on Samurai. That's why I'm feeling so weird about Red Mage. Red Mage is awesome, but it's like a weird hybrid spellcaster Samurai. And what I'm reading a lot of people say is that you take Red Mage to bring the utility. And since we're not serious raiding, like I wouldn't play a Shaman because we don't need the utility, right? Like we don't need utility in what the content we're doing right now. So I feel like the reason to take, I don't know. I'm so divided. I'm so divided on it. I'm a mess. Don't ask me today on 4 hours of sleep either. I'm not gonna make any decisions.
Yeah. Sorcardo, thanks for the super chat. I main Monk, and my second was Sam. Once I hit 70 in Red Mage, Samurai became a very, very, very distant third. The huge party utility and alliance raids and the flair of the finishers are too much power to give up.
Okay,
or too
maybe
much to give up.
I'll get it to 70 then. That's a great stopping point where I could really feel what you're talking about, because that's after all what we're gonna be playing through Shadowbringers at.
I'm just gonna be Dark Knight until the bitter end.
That's fine. Yeah, but it's good to have a tank. Plus, when you and I play offline, like it's nice having instant queues with you. So, but I like healing you. I like that sandwich we create where I'm healing, you're tanking. Like it's a very cool dynamic. But
Qs are just instant.
Yeah, but also like the streamer privilege of it, like melee deep, like leveling a DPS with MSQ better. Plus, if I did Summoner, I could do Scholar for like instant Q healers and then still have the Summoner leveling in the background. Like there's some convenience there. I'm so torn. There's so many options.
Dude, do it. I love my Summoner. They're great. They get a bum rap because they're easy, but it's so pretty. Like it's such a pretty look. Like imagine Astrologian, but you're summoning demigods. Like it's wonderful.
I think I got to get deep enough. Right now I'm like 13, and it's spamming Ruin, and it's kind of boring, and the whole Carbuncle thing is kind of weird.
Yeah, you need to get much higher level, sadly. And honestly, I don't think the class quests are anything to write home about. They're okay. A little bit of a fighting your rival in Pokemon thing, which I like, but it's not particularly exciting.
I really liked Samurai. Like I grabbed that and I was just like in a few levels, like, damn, this has weight. This smacks. This was badass. And I loved it.
Yeah. Oh, and you do get to hang out with Yushtola's sister, so there's that as a summoner.
So I'm not trying to get in Yushtola's good graces. I don't need that.
I'm just not, what? No, I was just saying, like, adjacent to a main character is part of that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Kyle is not into Makote, is what I'm starting to pick up.
That's
you know,
yeah, cat people, you know,
just not doing it. He's more about. I guess you're more into Lalafels. You know, you seem really into Tataru.
Tataru's cool. No, I like the aura. I like the aura are the cutest ones. And I like a short, small with the horns. You know, I like that.
Okay, Jeff H, thanks for the super chat. Says all melee DPS have movement tools. Some have more than others. Looking at you, DRG.
Okay, all right. So that's great that they all have them, because it really does feel essential in those classes to be able to cover the distance.
Coeurl super chatted, Scholar is a great healer. You have an AoE sprint, a cool fairy, and can double folks' HP pulls with dope shields.
I like shield. Like, see, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try out Scholar here. I really don't know.
I actually look forward to this. This is gonna sound like a dig, but I look forward to this. I legitimately look forward to us yelling at each other as we try and figure out your shields with the Blackest Night.
Oh, because you need to like lose your shield, right? In order.
Yes.
How does that work?
Yes.
Can he lose it? Is his shield on top, for instance, and his shield burns first, then my
My
shield?
Understanding is other shields take precedence, and that's why it's an issue.
So I would ruin him.
Also, I'm frozen apparently.
Oh, it's good. I was just closing Discord and then I had to reopen.
Oh, okay.
See, the Blackest Night gets priority.
Blackest Night gets priority. So
Cool.
why do people? Why have I been hearing about people complaining?
Maybe there's a damage reduction that comes with a shield or something like that. Like I decrease the damage you take.
We're getting conflicting reports.
They changed it, says Izzy. That could be the case. It didn't always work that way.
Okay, but which way does it work? Because we're having other people say it works the other way.
Changed in 5.3, so it might just be old information. And as it is a very unique interaction, it might not have updated in people's minds.
Oh, okay. So we just don't need to worry about it then. Oh, okay, fine, cool. I guess I saw some like moldy YouTube comments.
I want a white mage just for the laser, like the giant PvP laser. That thing is so good. Did you? You probably didn't see.
I watched the video. I watched the video.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You saw? Okay, you saw the big laser. That
Yeah.
Who was that? Who? I want to thank him again. Because I straight up got in game. I was like, hey, do we have any white mages online? Could someone come shoot a big
Actually,
laser at me?
That was one where you were like, you need to get in here and take a final look at this video, and I actually tweaked where that animation started.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a little further back from when you mentioned it, and I was like, I'm just gonna shift this
It was
over
Edmund.
a little bit.
Yeah, Edmund was shooting.
There was something there you wanted me to look at, and it was really close to your mention of the white mage Kamehameha. So, yeah, I did see that.
Giant lotus laser.
Yeah. And then DOS, thanks for Super Chat. We'll DM on Twitter, then photos still under NDA for a tiny. Oh, gotcha.
Cool.
I think I follow you, DOS. If not, tweet at me to follow you.
Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it secret. We'll enjoy that.
Yeah, I don't have open DMs. I've been harassed one too many times on Twitter.
I'm sorry to hear that.
People, they suck.
Yeah, they do. People do suck sometimes.
Some people suck.
Yeah,
Mofos have not been happy. I've been growing out my hair, man. I've gotten
that's so.
the meanest YouTube comments since I started growing
Dude,
my hair out.
I get that it's a highly recognizable feature, and when you get your hair cut, everyone wants to comment. But like, man, when Kristen worked downtown Chicago, like she cut her hair short, and like everybody was like, "Oh, should have kept it long." Oh, I have like the ownership that people have over.
That's like
hairstyles.
telling a girl to smile. Like that's just
Yeah.
like the shittiest thing you can do.
It's really
just,
weird
you
how
know,
people.
don't friggin'.
Yeah.
We're not here to live for you. Like,
No.
dude, someone. Oh my god. We stopped at a gas station going down to Key West, and the attendant basically said that to Katie, and I almost went off.
Well, like, oh, keep it long, or you should keep growing, or whatever. Like,
No. He said something about her not smiling. It's like, dude, it's
Oh,
like midnight. We're
shit.
tired. We've been in the car for 6 hours. Fuck you. Like,
Dude.
what's your fucking problem?
not your job to be happy for them.
Yeah.
And once you know, like, once you're an adult and you know how much effort being happy takes, like, it is a conscious choice at all times to continue to be a happy person. It is laborious.
Yeah. And it was just one of those where you're just like so fuming angry, but it's also one of those awkward, weird social things. Because you're like, we're the only 3 people in this quick stop. Who knows? This guy might be a freak. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah.
Like, who knows?
You're not changing
It's
his life today.
Oh my god. Yeah. It was as soon as I got in the car, I'm like, I wanted to murder that guy, and like. Katie was like, "Oh, I didn't even notice." I'm like, "That's sadder.
Even sadder." Like that was
sadder. They didn't even notice he was being a douchebag. Like, oh god. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I forgot about it until we mentioned that, and like, oh man, yeah, that's been a little bomb sitting in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm just like angry about that. Oh yeah. Oh, people, man, people. I love everyone here. People here are great. We're doing the stupidest voices we've ever done, and you folks are eating it up.
Star Johnson, thank you for the super chat. That was me with the laser. Oh, wait. Star Johnson, you're Edmund? In game? That's badass.
What? What, in our footage?
Yeah. So
In the footage that made the video?
Yeah. Start in
Oh,
game.
sick.
Now the connection's made. That's great.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
That's great. Lathrinus? How do I Lanus? I don't it sounds too close to anus.
I don't know.
But thank you for the super chat. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but the extent of my commentary on other people's hair is always you change your hair, looks good, and that's that.
That's what you should do.
That's how you operate.
It's also a huge
That's how you
personal
operate.
choice. Like that person is probably nerve-wracked. They changed their hair or are trying something new.
I'm trying to figure it out, man. I don't know what I want to do with my hair.
Be supportive.
Figuring it out. I was kind of vibing on the long hair, and now I'm just like, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go and see how it goes. Shall we see what Nashu says?
Yeah. What? Nashu? Yes. We're clicking a body, right? Time to
Yeah, I
click a
already
body.
clicked on it.
Never before
And-
have I received so
Really, Kyle?
Yes. Let's go. The goblin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north.
I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it is still around?
A mystery.
Perhaps. Or mayhap. I need to say, Kyle,
yes.
mayhap.
Yes, please. A basilisk carcass. Oh man, this place brings back weird memories. This is one of those places
man.
I got stuck in because I didn't have the buff that you had when you were playing through, so I kept getting level caps while leveling up on my paladin.
I remember that.
Basilisk wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of blade. Okay.
A single blow to the head. Impressive.
Clever
Very well.
gal. Clever gal.
And then that happened to AZ as well. Like, a lot of people who had tried the game before in the past didn't have the road to whatever buff and ended up getting stuck in a realm reborn.
Gotcha. Oh, we got a cutscene.
Sweet.
I bet it'll be weird. Oh, I love the bat eyes.
Yeah,
the
those things are
bats, the eyeballs, the ball bat eyes. I don't know. We got a name here. The Doblin, the basilisk. This Ariman.
Maybe that's what
all
they're
was
called.
slain with a hammer, as was the beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken.
Oh, damn.
Whoa, we got a chimera
Yeah.
over there. That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Who? Do you know who did this? Alas, it comes to this. The every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion. I must break my oath and do the unspeakable.
Oh, wow.
What must you do that is so terrible?
I must dance.
Why? Oh,
I am Manderville man, doing what only a Manderville can, from the peaks of Carthus to Thanalan. Manderville man. Oh my God.
nice job. Why did he do this?
I cannot avert
Why
my
is
eyes.
anything, Kyle? It's Manderville, dude. Just get on with it. That is the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within the sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's tradition. I bequeath to you the Manderville. Boy,
Perfection.
this is dumb.
Hey, we unlocked the dance.
Yes, is it just / Manderville?
Yeah, I guess so, right? It's pretty big.
No, it's not. Shit, what was it? You just learned to email. Did you have to type the whole goddamn thing out?
Nothing there. Attention?
Yep, yeah, type the whole goddamn
When
thing
did
off.
I learn attention? Apparently it was green.
Oh my word. I feel like I should be in my Hawaiian shirt for this.
So right.
Oh my God, this dance is just absurd.
Water flip. Okay. Determined. What was
Is there
it
an
again?
official song that goes along with this?
Clutch head. Oh my goodness, I've gotten a lot of emotes recently I don't remember unlocking.
Oh, M dance works. Okay, cool.
M dance. Okay.
I'm gonna need to add this to my bar though. Where is it in the actual emotes thing? Oh well, here it is. It's just a recent one. I'm just
Looks
gonna
like
yank that out.
The most uncharacter thing I've ever seen your character do.
My character?
Yeah. With the smile and all,
Why?
it seems too wacky. Tuna No Crust is a very serious man.
And it figures today you're wearing like somewhat normal clothes for Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I feel like you should be a barista right now.
Well, I've been told we get a suit at some point, so I'm just excited. Like, don't worry, I'll dress up. I just want.
Okay. All right.
I'm hoping we get
All
a
right.
suit today.
Yep. Oh, hold on. What do we do here? Fjord Explorer, thanks for the super chat. In a world of Fortnite dances, choose to learn the Mandervilles instead.
Hey, man, you know what? That's. If Fortnite still. How old are kids that play Fortnite? 8-year-olds probably play it.
Yeah, actually, I think that's
Okay.
how old my friend's son is, and he's still every time I see him idling, he's flossing.
Okay, well, flossing
I
is really
don't mean
fun.
his teeth.
Flossing is really fun.
He's just constantly flossing, man.
Yeah.
Just going and going and going.
Well, my son will probably learn Final Fantasy 14 dances first.
Now, if you were talking about Bloomin' Onions earlier, the last time I was at an Outback Steakhouse was with this friend. He brought his
Okay.
kids, and his kid was just standing off to the side of the table, just flossing the day
Well,
away.
what year was this? What year is this?
This was this year.
Oh, okay. So he's flossing late.
This was like last month.
Yeah. Okay. He's flossing a little late.
Yeah. The time has come for you to do what only a Manderville can.
He's hero landing?
We are siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now you must use that knowledge, go to the Fallen Chimera, and dance like only a Manderville can.
So wait, are we gonna upset the dad?
Oh my
By
freaking god,
dancing?
all of you. Do you see all of
Yeah,
this?
look at this.
Everybody.
Well, you know, it's here. And everyone's got green chickens too.
Oh my
I
god.
love the Chimera model in this game. I think
This
it's
is there is no communal gaming experience I've had that comes even close to this. All right, we're waiting at the destination.
yeah.
There's a what is that stuck in it?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
a hammer?
covered in hammers. They're all over the place.
Covered, or is it just in all the heads? I think it's just in the heads. Oh my god. Yeah, I dressed appropriately.
There's a question marks. Fancy yourself a Manderville man? You would do what only a Manderville can? Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Manderville man.
You're a little ahead of me. Here you go. He comes.
He comes.
Well, that's you. But is he come? Is that your controller?
Dude, there's like isolated moments where they chose to vibrate the controller. Ho ho! You have naught to fear from me, not at all. The only accounts I came to settle was with the Chimera.
Is that what's his name from the Golden Saucer?
Yeah, the guy we talked to all serious with the princess.
What's his name?
Godbert, yeah.
I was gonna say Godric.
But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion? If not that. But more importantly, he's leaving. How in the hell did you learn the Manderville? If I did not teach you, then who?
We're gonna do another freaking face, aren't we? Yeah, we're doing another face.
By the grace of Thal. What sorcery is this? He yet lives. Is he gonna power jump? Oh, sick.
Nope, we're gonna.
Wow.
Wow, they really went for it.
Oh, sick.
All right, that's good. That's
That
well
is
done.
a good shot.
Oh, these faces though. These I'm gonna have nightmares about these faces tonight. Your freaking controller's killing me, man. That's funny.
Wait, hang on. I didn't
His
have
full
time.
name? Oh, he's got to suplex him.
10 years. Hildibrand, 10 years since you left home. And 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusions that their beloved son was dead?
Son, you are Hildy's father.
Godbert the goldsmith of Manderville man, smithing only a Manderville can, oiled him up and give him a tan. Fit for a Manderville man.
Please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand.
Oh, he got messed up again.
Oh yeah, it's just back to the same graphic. That's good. This antique vase must be made whole once more, for the sake of Miss Maria. In the background, the dragon, thanks for being a member for 3 months, is Godbert, the man that killed the Chimera using goldsmith hammers.
See? Minfilia could have attacked. She could have helped.
But Kyle, how am I going to tell you that I know that she is not a fighter if I don't tell you that she is not a fighter?
This ruins that entire argument. Invalid for anyone who ever argues she couldn't fight back. Ha ha! Do not worry, little one. I will deal with the worst case before my morning bow. What? I deal with worst cases before my morning bowel movements.
Jesus Christ.
And miners have picks, which are even more dangerous than hammers. Boyd, get out.
That's not how that's not how anything works. This is the most unbelievable thing I've seen so far, Kyle.
Hold your applesauce until the end. By Rigot? Oh, I guess that's probably a god. Guide my hammer. Look how it sparkles in the twilight. How it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art?
This is like one of those TikToks where you retweet it and you say, I had at no point in this did I have any idea what was going to happen next. That's what this is. This is it. This is it. You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value.
Nonsense. I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer?
Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. He said duty. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too, innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist.
I thought you had put away your childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time.
No, I will not. I am an inspector, Father. I can be naught else.
Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildibrand help with the investigation. We cannot say that for certain, can we? Oh, I didn't press the button.
We cannot say that for certain, can we? Perhaps she will take a liking to this reimagining.
Oh, God almighty. That hurt my teeth to look at.
You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself.
Meme it.
Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skill against his. Enkidu as well, I should think.
I see you too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now, let us return to Vespa Bay and see how our vase is received.
Vespa Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials.
Oh, I think I might have seen a demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow anon.
Well, the only thing I know about Godbert was from that extremely dull portion of 4.1.
Was he more wacky if you had done this before? Did he show up like, boink, boink, zrr, you know? And be like, well, because he was dead serious. It was like, madam, you cannot expect me to fund the refugees. Nope, same scene? Okay, perfect.
Let's have a very serious conversation about economy and finding work for those who want it.
No, it's a serious business, I guess.
Yeah, everyone, including Sin and my whispers, are saying, nah, he stays the same.
No, yeah. He mentions you know his son, but that's it. Okay.
Okay, there's some custom. Some custom something. Why, hi there, monkey man.
Oh, did I pass you? Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh,
you just caught up. I think I was slash walking for some reason. Zalia, thank you for the super chat. It is scary to realize that this man Godbert is that he is also one of the seats on the Syndicate, one of the 7 most powerful men in Ul'dah. Hey, listen, the Syndicate gotta get their weird on too.
yeah, yeah. If anything, they're too serious over there. I hope she likes it. Mother, I brought you the vase.
By the gods, have you no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased.
Now see here, Lady Dorilla. Not only did you set Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but...
I think it's Godbert.
Is this... Oh, maybe gaudy trash? We'll see. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it is. He's put on a shirt.
Dorilda says, the Lord Manderville, sir. I did not realize you had arrived. Oh my god, tell me I can get those shorts.
So Jonathan Harrison here is super chatted. Kyle, you mentioned likely Leslie Nielsen. That's basically Godbert's whole vibe, in which case I do feel we need to do more of a deadpan for it. And because I was doing a copy of Garrett's voice as he is the father, right?
Yeah.
We might need to do something a little more, just kind of serious. Everything's very serious. Should I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations of an esteemed gentleman such as yourself, I must enjoy. I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. I love the shorts. It doesn't feel right though after doing the previous scene. All right, we'll see where it goes. Well, it's ever evolving progress, but we'll keep it. Oh, it does, my lady. It does indeed. Especially that exquisite vase over there yonder. Although I gather from your previous commitment that you do not like my reconstruction.
Your reconstruction? Oh, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection.
Ah, what a relief. I would have been most distressed you had said otherwise. We Mandervilles do take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but I am repeating what my son Hildibrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threat. Enough exposition.
Expository.
Expository banter, I say.
Had to get there. Couldn't quite make it. I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector, will you not?
Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Garrett Manderville, the man who took Ilonde Quiverson's seat at the Syndicate?
It appears there might have been a great many developments over the past 10 years, of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review all of the facts with consenting Inspector Briar DN. I think
Briar
name. I hate it.
Briar
I really,
Den
I cannot say the DN after the Briar. It F's with me. It F's with me, Kyle. What am I clicking on?
There's a whole horse in this room. I did out around the back. No?
Around the back. Oh, here we go. The Briar bitch is out here.
Oh, okay. I'm on my way. Right? Oh,
Outside.
all right.
Outside.
Why are you still here?
Allow me to elucidate. Lady Durilda has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now share with us all your information.
Fine. Our plans have advanced to the stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the Treaty Blade, though a merchant named Jojan Pa, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the Observatorium, where they are being distributed amongst the Lady Duralila silk swords. Once I give the orders, they will be transporting them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay.
Oh, I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right?
They are all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disgusting as small folk along each route. Oh, disguise, excuse me. Those disguised as small folk along
God,
each
just
route.
coming for those small folk. Jeez, man.
The real Treaty Blade will remain with the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous.
We're just gonna flex.
Yeah, in silence in the rain.
At night.
Perhaps we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion.
Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description?
Even you thought to ask Humphrey, didn't you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd.
A man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in snowy Curtis.
Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come, or don't. I couldn't care less. Be seeing ya. What an enthusiastic way.
Truly, a dip.
Pray forgive my lateness.
Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in a ridiculous outfit.
A ridiculous outfit. Oh, I am intrigued. What reason would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing?
That's a dig at all Final Fantasy players.
Ha! What reason indeed? It is enough to make a gentleman laugh.
Quest complete.
Yeah, sure. Okay. No, nobody's gonna say anything to anyone, huh?
Nope.
No one's gonna point this out. No one's gonna. Dear God, everyone's just doing the Manderville over here.
Elixirs.
Everyone just doing the Manderville.
The 3 collectors. What patch are we in now? Was that a patch break?
We haven't gotten the next time on, so I don't think so.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
We haven't gotten to the next time on. Inspector Hildibrand would have you accompany him to Curthis. Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the Observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly small folk in accordance with Inspector Brian's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we ought to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No? Then let us sally forth at once.
No, I'm not trying to rush through. What I'm curious about is when the quest came out in comparison to the MSQ, and one, if the writers are the same. Like how much of a relief is this to do after, you know, some of these solemn activities of the MSQ? And so I would be curious to line up, say, character deaths and whatnot to the Manderville quest we're doing. And if
To Camp Dragonhead. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. I like this place. I like it a lot. I wish I could come here more often. Now that I'm flying, of course. It was kind of rough, free-flying.
There was a lot of running.
Yeah.
There was a lot of running.
And there's these big gaps, right? So you want to get
Let's
to
just
Boulder
put a
Downs there.
circle in the middle of the zone
Right,
and make
big
you run
hole.
around it. Well, I believe it's a big mountain, but yeah. Just got a Mankey just flying us around, doing Manderville stuff.
Perfection.
Is it? Is it perfection?
I don't think I've ever done a leve.
A leve?
Maybe I've done one by mistake. They're intimidating. I have no idea what they're about or what they're for.
All right, we got a dude here. Spawns a cinematic. Are you two the guy we're talking to?
Yes.
Cool. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it you are the one of the many tasked with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade?
Clearly, you've mistaken me for someone else, sir.
It's just almost a Mr. Krabs there for a second.
At ease, Sergeant. They're with us, small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else. But, sir, back on me. Don't you bloody move until I get back.
I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snow. Mayhaps keeping active will help me stay warm. Oh, and should I chance to find the thieving duelist, I will of course summon you after administering the requisite beating. Ha ha!
So they're just never going to see each other.
Good, you're still here. Wasn't there someone else with you a moment ago?
Ah, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief. Or as are we. Come, Nashu. We too must answer the call of duty.
You look like you might be actually useful. Why don't you have a word with my men near the east gates? We're undermanned over there.
Oh, dear God.
East, west.
West. Sellsword Watchman. You see that just now? No? I don't think me eyes were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here. Inspector, over there, look! What is it, Nashu? Pray, tell me what you see with your cat eyes.
Ha ha! I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Why, hello there, my friends. Is Artemis?
Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment, I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu. We have lingered here over long. We must egress post-haste. Kyle.
Whoa, yes.
We're surrounded by idiots. I don't remember these igloos being
No,
here.
I don't think I've ever had my attention drawn to them.
There's like a really doofy snowman. I love
Yeah.
it. Just like straight mouth. All right, Hildibrand says, you couldn't have transported us over here via cinematic if we're going to go right
No,
back into
it was good.
cinematic.
It was important. We had to walk.
There is not out of the ordinary here either.
And no luck,
We have scoured every element of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that, having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildibrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding.
Or perhaps he was waiting patiently outside the walls. Oh, what? What happened? Oh,
Did you see him run from behind the igloo?
I missed it. Okay.
It's Greg. It's all Greg.
Oh, outside the walls for wagons to leave. That being said, you should decide to venture into the wilderness. Had best arm yourself with more than your wits.
I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but the gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary. I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use.
A bomb?
Looks like a halberd.
Uh-huh.
By the 12! Is that the selfsame spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Wherever did you find it? It was buried in the snow.
Of course it was.
Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I will be duly armed, should worse come to worse. Now then, begin our search for the duelist to the east of the observatorium. Yep.
All right.
Yep. Just gonna pull a gorilla out of my butt. Pardon me.
Gorilla! Where are we going? East. Spend way too much time
It
climbing
says
that
west.
observatorium.
Weast? What kind of cupboards are in there, lad?
That's how.
Now I just want this suit. This suit is fantastic.
I know. I'm hoping we get one.
I want the one Godbert was wearing.
That was a good suit too.
Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis?
Pardon me, I pressed the wrong button.
'Twas not the selfsame creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you?
The Gooble just walking by.
That was a nice yawn.
The Google was yawning in the back, too. Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so?
If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some way, it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects, it was quite different. I thought that's what was going on. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel.
Ever seen a musket with a revolver, but okay.
Yeah, you know, gun sword, gun lance.
It was one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn. Oh no, this is Gilgamesh, so.
How I yearn
sorry.
to reclaim it, the strongest of spears.
My apologies. I'm starting to think we should have done Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber at this point.
That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears.
That face. That's gonna be a new emoji. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. We're just straight up doing a.
Now you
Doing
call me
orphan messenger.
Shirley? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me.
There's your Leslie Nielsen, Kyle.
Perfect.
This spear and I travel together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again.
This spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again.
Then we are at an impasse. This is absurd.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act.
Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good and honest man who I am certain has never stolen a weapon in his life.
Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I claim was by right mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat.
I believe that constitutes as a confession. Seize him.
A confession of what? I have done naught wrong. Ah, you are all beyond reason.
Ah, yes. My plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. I would like more speedrunning, please.
Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is impassable. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't. So let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can.
Does this lead into a trial?
I believe this is one of our optional trials, yes.
Oh, that is
Because I think
fantastic.
Gilgamesh is on the list of bosses, so yeah.
Oh shit, that's great. All right, suiting up. Oh, that's freaking fantastic. I haven't looked into this at all, so I didn't know. I didn't know there was a trial. That's awesome.
He got stuck in the ground again.
stuck in the ground again. Let's see here. We missed some super chats.
So we did.
Well, first we missed a new member, Getz Weinreich. Thanks for signing up. Welcome to the Gearbox.
Welcome.
Enjoy your emojis and your members only chat in our Discord. Fidgel super chatted, not a hole or a mountain, it's a Dalamud shard. Oh, I didn't know that. Here in the middle of frickin' everything? I'm sure they said it at some point. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
Knowing me. And then Ricardo super chatting, volume up for trial music.
There's the crater that has a bunch of, like, I think it's Cyclops just wandering around it. The whole mountain is a piece.
I guess so.
Also, where was I at? I was there in the Shroud, and there was like these crazy rings, which I don't think have ever been explained. Like these big kind of archways that were crashing the ground. Curious about those. Pretty cool.
Yeah, people are saying it's a Dalamud shard.
Badass.
All right. So there we go. Here we go again on my own.
I'll be sure to crank the volume for Sakarto and others.
Oh, Winston in the Discord is saying, now we can finally share this when Worlds Collide AEW. And when was this? Oh my God, this was 2 days ago.
What?
Someone at the last AEW wrestling event held up a sign in the crowd that said, Godbert Manderville is the real human suplex machine.
Oh, I thought that was old. I saw that around.
I mean, maybe it was a retweet. I don't know, but I mean,
Yeah.
there was there's AEW every Friday. So when was the 5th?
I mean, what's the number
That was
on this
Friday.
game's growth is like 321. It's some absurd number this game has grown by. I think it was like times 21 or something mad like that of new accounts.
Nice. Nice. All right, I guess I should put my suit back on and click on Manderville's ass here. Nashu, Miss Ellie, my good man. It's a relief to hear your footfalls.
Wait, is he bent in half? Is his face in his butt?
He's in the ground. He's in the ground.
What? I'm seeing a face in the butt.
Is there? Oh, I can't see now because the angle I'm at.
Okay.
As you have doubtless deduced, I am unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Oh, we're gonna get another. Wow, we're doing some serious shit here.
What bridge is that?
Is that the bridge to Ishgard?
No, that one's bigger. That was the final steps and the steps one.
Oh yeah, what are we doing here? It's the big bridge.
It's the big bridge.
Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. You look so... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Ah,
That's okay.
you took so long to arrive, I was getting word you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role to play was. A silent guardian? A constant watch? Constant to watch?
Content.
To watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best me, and you may have the spear. Fail, and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, don't you think? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. For Gilgamesh, it is embiggening time.
It's just like a little bit bigger.
The chicken got bigger too.
Oh my God, it did. Well, this is absurd.
I guess he's bigger now, so we need to add some echo.
Oh, there you go. We're also like on a stone platform in a mountain pass. Yeah.
There we go.
Although maybe we're about to kill him, so maybe we won't have
No,
to
no, I doubt
speak
anyone
for
will
old Greg
die.
here for a while.
I mean, he might have a tragic death, right? Oh, okay, that's a Lalafell in there.
Confront Gilgamesh in the battle on the big bridge. It is literally just called the big bridge.
Battle on the big bridge.
So is this a trial?
I believe so, yeah. Let me get
Battle
my...
on the big bridge, level 50. Oh my god.
Wait, 50, okay. So we may not level this. Level 50, what will I be missing? Probably a lot, but I'll probably have my
lot.
full rotation. All right,
Let's see here. Trial. Oh my god. Battle of the big bridge. Let's get a code. Heading over to party password in our Discord to drop a code so
Cool.
you can run with us if you want. We have a lot of people watching and a lot of people hanging out, so I'm sure it will fill quickly. Where did it go? There it is.
Yep, we got the min-eye level going on. What don't you...
Code has been posted. We do not, but I will turn it on.
Try to accidentally... click
There it
the
is.
Auto run. Battle on the big bridge, and thank you to... Winkle. Thank you for Super Chat. Biggins is a perfectly cromulent word, by the way? Do you know that word, cromulent?
Cromulent? I don't know.
Cromulent?
I don't know the name. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I'll look it up. But
Now we're just dumb.
I have cromulent. Oh, it's a Simpsons thing. But it means fine, acceptable, and normal.
Okay.
All right, looks like it's go time.
That Simpsons reference was lost on me. I'm useless. I apologize.
I mean, I have learned a lot of words playing this game. I think the one I use most is ensorcel. That's my favorite word.
That, of course, you're the only person on Earth that would be like, oh, it's sorcelled. I'll use that in regular
I
conversation.
mean, I play D&D a lot, so it helps.
I am not recording this intro because I haven't been recording anything.
We can get it at the book. But this will be a trial. Yeah, it's an official trial for the wall.
Just gotta add to the wall, man.
Optional trial.
He's such a unique model for such a truly goofy bit of story.
That's enough of a beating for now.
He just sounds like a dude.
He does just sound like a dude. As did most people in... Nice.
My God.
As did most people in A Realm Reborn. Sounded just like dudes.
Thanks for the super chat, Fane. A round of applesauce for the party.
Round of applesauce, everybody.
GG for our toughest
Wow.
clear yet.
It's going on the wall. I have no idea where. I guess just
I have an idea where.
grindable. You know, like if it came. Actually, you know, if it came up in queue, I would be like, well, you know, I just saved myself quite a bit of time. I was really short.
Most trials aren't particularly fast, Kyle.
That's true. That's true.
Or aren't particularly long, is what I meant to say. Oh, we got a super chat from Desa Days. Thank you for the super chat. It says, fun fact, this is a reference to Benki, a JP warrior who kept challenging samurais at a bridge and keeping their swords, collecting 999 until a prince, oh my God, Yoshitsune beat him.
Huh. That's a cool idea.
And they turned it into a Looney Tune. Did he keep chickens?
Well, and then the chicken at Gilgamesh, but the chicken's named from the Gilgamesh story. Like, you know, they're just pulling from everything. Which, hey, I mean, you don't have to come up with names, which is really one of the hardest parts of writing any fantasy. So I'm for it, man. Like, steal all the names you want from history. It's gonna make writing it so much easier.
All right, what does Briar DN have to say?
All right. Well, let's let me get back into casual mode.
Briar Man gotta say.
Re-engaging casual mode. Alone.
Casual mode?
Yeah. My HUD from controller. I play with controller. I battle with controller, but when we're out in the world, it's easier for keyboard and mouse. Alone, yet still armed. In any case, he seemed satisfied with Halbert. We will proceed with the delivery. And where do we go?
We're going back to Vesper Bay.
Okay.
Pray return.
All right, I'm gonna go check out the mountain real quick. Where am I?
Oh, all right. Well, too late.
It's okay. Oh, we're in a cross-world party too.
We had a thing waiting for. Oh, yep.
I go and leave.
Yep. Let's get an invite back to you.
Cool. The weather's not good for this investigation.
As you said that, a giant thing of thunder just cracked here in real life.
Badass. This looks like the nail. Oh, okay.
I wanted to go for a run today.
So it is a mountain. It's a mountain, but it got blasted with bits. Okay, cool. To the Vesper. No, I assume the bridge was back where I was.
I really like your armor, Edmund. Looks great. What is that set?
I'm flying. I'm on my way. Got quite a few super chats too.
That heavy high Allegan?
Just Blue Jay, thank you for the super chat. Wolf Vlog here. I promised myself I would give a super chat if I ever got in a group again. Last time was during your Heavensward MSQ vacation. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us.
It's been a
for
while.
that. Yeah.
Well, welcome to our Stormblood MSQ vacation.
And Baki 86, thank you for the super chat. Gilgamesh in the Battle of the Big Bridge is part of the Final Fantasy. Wait. Gilgamesh in the Battle of the Big Bridge is part of Final Fantasy. Also, the song that played was a remix of Final Fantasy 15. Or 5.
5.
Cool.
Cool.
Final Fantasy
Would not know that.
5. Let me look that up, because that's one I never hear about.
It was still sprite based. This is not jogging any visual memories from me.
Yeah, those pictures don't ring any bells.
I do see page 64 was one of the bosses. The book with the demon head popping out.
Oh, here's Gilgamesh. Oh, wow, Gilgamesh looks intense.
FF5 Gilgamesh. I want to see this sprite.
This might be like a redo. I don't know. These sprites look a little weird.
Funny enough, there's two right next to each other, and one looks like a redo, and one looks like the original.
Yeah, this looks
But,
too.
I mean, that looks like Gilgamesh. They did a really good job translating him to Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, he's basically himself. He has extra arms in this picture I'm looking at.
Oh yeah, he does. That looks like some kind of like late form or transformation or something.
Interesting.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I love sprites, man.
Yeah, sprites are great.
Sprite art is sick. Love it. Yeah, I know, spoilers. I haven't played them, and if I ever get around to playing them, I will likely forget most of this.
Oh,
Notice Kyle in the picture.
spoilers
No.
for Final Fantasy V.
What? All right, let's look at Durilda here. All right, have you engaged the cutscene?
I have. She's staring at a sword.
Oh, look at that eyeshadow. Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. 'Twill make a fine addition to my collection. Sleeves. Surprise, Hildy was able to rub his brain cells together long enough to realize that he should be hostile to the inspector.
And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way.
All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it's a shame that Greg turned out to be a thief. The lightning is getting insane, so if I disappear, that's what happened.
Sounds good.
Yeah. There you are, Inspector Breyer. Why did you not wait for me at the docks?
Wait, wasn't that the woman who just... Oh.
Oh, we've been bamboozled.
Go ahead.
Why are you staring at me so? Oh, never mind that. Where is my treaty blade? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade? What the shit?
Like Mission Impossible?
Dun 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 dun.
Disguise yourself as the client and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. And you see, the man in red never spoke of a treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. Dear gods, isn't obvious what it is like if you're... What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring.
I never want to see that face again.
If the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did?
Oh, it's another card. Godbird just dancing.
Was that you or the game?
That was me.
Okay.
I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Breyer.
Piss off.
Wow. All right.
400 years have I slept. 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine, and I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. The design and those words are the same as before. The chief who stole the treaty blade sent it.
Uh-huh. Yep. Following along. Very well. And I alone, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, once more, accept your challenge.
I need that face. Can I unlock that face somewhere?
I really hope you can't.
You want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon. She laughs. She laughs.
You're doing a great impression of a little girl laughing.
Thank
Wonderful.
you. Beautiful, I'm sure.
Dare you all laugh at a time like this after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? Should really rename her to Karen. And you, Maria. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro, a pair of gentlemen mummers.
Fine, you can laugh for now, child.
You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later, just you and me. Did we melt her heart?
Not bad, Hildy. Not bad at all. You are indeed a Manderville man.
Godbert has amazing thighs. Mark my face, O phantom of faces, for it is the face of the... Wow.
Have an elixir.
Do we get it next time on? That felt like an
I
ending.
assume so, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, this goes by so fast I can barely read it.
Yeah. Finds his Manderville wife.
What?
I don't know. That's what the bottom word said.
Did it?
Yep.
Hey, what's with the goggles those men were wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair. I guess we'll find out next time. It's like the end of a Cowboy Bebop or
Yeah.
something. Like, what the shit? Oh, this is super goofy.
That is bizarre. That
Hi,
is
everybody.
bizarre.
I'm Manderville. I'm gonna join everybody in the Manderville dance here. Get up on the... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Nope. Nope. There we go. There we go.
All right, so this is Hildibrand quests. That was the through the Maelstrom patch. Oh man, what happened in patch 2.2? Well, that's where we fought the Leviathan.
Sing it, Kyle.
So the Coeurl Eater. Yep, it was in the advertisement. I've never really watched the trailers because, of course, you know, they're full of spoilers to get everyone hyped and resubbed and whatnot. So it was part of it. New hairstyles came out. Thorn March Extreme was released. Some glamours. Glamours in general? Like glamours?
So nothing horribly dramatic.
Beast tribes and main scenario quests, which involve... Yeah, so we shot the fish guy. Lady Pirate Captain shot the fish guy. And then it was on to Leviathan. So the next one was actually 2.3. Oh, these came out with every single patch in A Realm Reborn. There was more quests.
Well, someone over there has Godbird's outfit.
Yeah, I guess you get it somewhere, I assume.
Yeah,
Might be
Chaldea,
a
rocking it.
craftable of some kind. So did they still come out with every single patch? A post-expansion patch? Or I guess this can't... Yeah, 2.1 was the first one. So they don't come with the box copy of the game. But they come throughout all the patches.
Do they?
Every patch except Shadowbringer. Shadowbringer was too serious.
Wow, so there's just a lot of these then.
Oh, Shadowbringer, because they got crunched for time because of COVID. That makes sense. Yeah, and if they were already having trouble.
Gotcha. Interesting. So there's a ton of these.
Yeah, there's a...
I can see how if it didn't land for you and you were like, oh shit, I need to do it for a relic weapon, you'd be like, oh, come on, don't force me to do this.
Yeah, do you have to get caught up? Like, are the people who say they don't want to do it for the relic weapon, they have to go all the way back to these A Realm Reborn quests and fire them up to get to the Endwalker ones? Or is there like a skip insert you can join at?
Getting a whole lot of confirmations that yes, you need to do the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
I mean, listen, I know it's not what we preach and not what we recommend you do, but you could just skip all the freaking cutscenes, right?
Yeah,
And just like burn through this shit like as fast as you can.
Yeah, if you hate it, it's your game time. Like, I think they're really cute. I like the face animation.
Yeah, no, I think it's fun. I mean, put on my critical hat for a second. Like, I don't think the humor really lands all that much without voice acting, which is a shame because there's this is very high effort.
I think I'm really excited to see these in Stormblood patch content because that's where the editing picked up. A Realm Reborn scene to scene, it's a little loose, so you lose the comedy and the fun. But with what we've seen in Evilisa's camera improvements, and that's a shame they didn't do them in Shadowbringers then, because that'd be a furthering of the camera. But the Endwalker ones are probably pretty damn funny because a lot of this is requiring tight editing. But you're right, voice acting obviously would make it a lot more fun.
Yeah.
But I can see it only getting funnier. And if the Heaven's Ward ones actually go into like Ishgard and start poking fun at that area, like there's nothing localized enough about A Realm Reborn that feels like we are poking fun at what we went through. Whereas when we have expansion cities, like seeing Hildibrand go through the streets of Kugane, like that's pretty cool. And I really want to explore that idea.
No, it's a good point. Yeah, no, my gut reaction to this opening here is much better than I thought it would be.
And I would want, because of the comedy I digest in anime is always in Japanese, I would want Japanese voice actors, and I don't think that tone lands as well in English, like particularly like punk characters in comedy animes just don't land for me in English. But we didn't really run into those here, but
it's all personal preference, right?
yeah,
For me, comedy usually just doesn't land in anime, period, unless it's a comedy anime. It's one of my biggest pet peeves in anime. It's like, oh, it's this serious epic tale, and we're gonna get real goofy for a second, and it always just completely takes me out of it.
How do you feel about the comedy in Demon Slayer?
I hate it.
You hate it?
I think it's the worst part of the show. Yeah, I really dislike it in Demon Slayer. Well, there's a few parts where it makes me laugh, but a lot of times I think it's super cringy.
Interesting. Because
it depends on the joke, but
yeah,
for the most part, I find it detracts from the show. This is me. I'm not saying this is an objective thing. This is everything we're talking about here is subjective.
No, definitely. What I'm curious of is so I rewatched the World of Warcraft movie in German because I thought like
where are you going with this?
I thought like a Star Trek episode or something. Like sometimes movies are Star Trek. Ignore that comment. But it's like alien language. Like basically, sometimes acting is. You can focus on other things when you're not hearing the line reads in English, and the English lines dominate your perception of the thing you're digesting. So watching something in another language can actually make it more funny or more serious. And in the case of the World of Warcraft movie, I didn't like the line reads, but the animations were really good. I thought like Mr. Krabs in there was doing fabulous. Like all the orcs and whatnot were excellent voice actors, and they were doing great. But I didn't much like the human actors in the Warcraft movie.
But yeah, I mean, big issue for me too was visually. I thought everything that wasn't a CG orc looked terrible.
Right.
So that changing the language wouldn't really make it any better.
But it
for me.
it fogged it up and made the language, the actual fantasy jargon.
interesting.
You played XCOM 2, right?
Yeah.
Amazing game and amazing voice act because they got Star Trek people who could actually say like fantasy, sci-fi jumbo. So by replacing the language, sometimes things that come off really awkward in English actually make more sense and they're more immersive. That's kind of my point.
I don't know. To me, it's like context. It's like, to me, a lot of it just comes to what am I coming to the show for? If
Sure.
I'm coming for the comedy, I'm usually more receptive to it. For something like Demon Slayer, I'm coming to it because it's horrifically gory and beautiful, and I love all of that about it. And
Sure.
so when they get into the cartoonish humor, I'm like, ugh. Also, like, I just feel like I've seen it in too many damn animes. Like, just like kind of over it.
No, that's fair.
It's a pretty big turnoff. But then there's like something like Fully Cooley, one of my favorites ever. But it's like inherently a comedy, so I like it there. So I don't know if that helps you explain how my brain works, but that's how my brain works.
Yeah, no, I mean, in particular, like, orange shirt guy in Demon Slayer, like, comes on way too strong before you even like him.
I
overdoing
almost
the
stopped
joke.
watching when
Yeah.
they introduced him. Yeah, he cringed. He took my cringe to 11, and I couldn't. Like,
Right.
I kept his first like 4 episodes. I barely paid attention to. I was doing other things because I was like, ugh.
In his case, they didn't endear him enough to the audience first to play that long of a joke constantly with him, complaining all the time.
Well, he just starts like he's
Yeah.
introduced as a whiner.
Exactly.
Who's begging someone to marry him, and I was just like, oh, I hate everything about this. This is gross.
Right. That's a case where language did not help that out at all.
Yeah, but it's like you always talk about how like there's things where you're just like, oh, this is just, and like people just being horribly awkward, like trying to score a date or
Sure.
something. That's a big trigger. I'm just like, no, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I was that guy once. I was awkward around girls once. I can't do this. Ugh, get me out of here. So, we've got quite a few super chats to work through that I bet are commenting on this.
Let's
And
do
also, thank you everybody for cheering for Fully Cooley. It's wonderful. Yeah, One Punch is one that I like. The comedy totally works. Because the whole thing is a farce. Like the entire thing is ridiculous. So One Punch, like, it doesn't bother me there either. It's when they introduce it. I guess Ryuk is kind of absurd in Death Note, but it's pretty few and far between.
Yeah, One Punch Man is also like a kung fu movie where you have a kung fu master and the whole episode you're waiting for them to unleash, and then they do, and you go, I'm satisfied. So it's a different product in a number of ways.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. But Final Family super chatted, this was totally worth center hopping with my Z's. Thank you for a great afternoon, guys, in chat. Awesome.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for center hopping. Aaron's generous super chat, thank you. Hildy wasn't my cup of tea. I started kicking and screaming, but I ended up appreciating an Endwalker story is so dumb, but very good storyline. Hang in there.
I think,
Yeah, I like it. This is for me, it's a minor note that I think like some of this stuff is not, I'm like, this would be funny if I didn't have to read it. The physical stuff is working.
Yeah, tighten up the editing. Like, that's my only real note. Like, I just want to see those little lingering moments, like when someone turns to run, remove, which they've been doing, and like throughout Stormblood, we saw less and less of that. But it's really interesting. Like, this is why I want to do everything Stormblood before we go to Shadowbringer, because otherwise we'd be like, oh, Evilise, like the editing's not that good, and like the story's not as good as Shadow. So it's kind of a trip to see these quests and go back to A Realm Reborn and be like, oh right, no music during cutscenes a lot of the time. Transitional turns when characters leave a scene.
Yep.
Delays when you engage the next line to when it actually moves the camera over.
That's a good point, man. Thinking about like when this stuff took place. Normally, I think you're a little nutty when you're like, "Oh, what patch was this?" I'm like, I don't care. But right here, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's about perspective.
Yeah.
Though, perspective won't help you with like Neo flying in Matrix 2. Like, sometimes things are just bad.
Well, I think knowing the year it came out, it would help you.
Nah, there should never been a lingering, longing shot on Neo. It was fine at a distance. There was no reason we had to, like, zoom up on his little
At the time, the
claymation
tech
face.
was groundbreaking. We had never seen CG people of that high resolution before. I remember at the time thinking it was cool. It has aged horribly because of course it did.
It was bad at the time, but I will say
Disagree.
I liked the Scorpion King at the end of Mummy 2. I thought he looked great. I think the Rock Scorpion looked great at the time.
Well, then you're just objectively wrong because that's some of the worst CG I've ever seen.
I was mad impressed at the time.
The wide shots on that one are great. The close-ups looked bad even when it was a new movie.
I'm not saying it continued to look good. And I was also, when did Mummy 2 come out?
Actually, the Mummy in all the CG in all the Mummy movies has been bad since it was a current film.
Yeah.
It wasn't good CG then. It is terrible CG now.
Though the worst part was when then the Mummy Imhotep ran over and went, no, at the water. It was just, it's such a bad movie. The first one's so good.
I'm with Baggins Wolf, who says, what Kyle's trying to say is that Dwayne Johnson looks like bad CG in real life. I love the Mummies movies, don't get me wrong.
Maybe.
But that CG in all of them is some of the worst CG. Like, period. It's terrible. None of it looks convincing.
Yeah. I think it's all stretchy mouth there.
Yeah,
It's not
I always
great.
assumed they were going for kind of an intentionally corny look, but then the Scorpion King one, this is like a hard disagree. We're definitely not going to agree on this, but that was one where I was like, wow, you didn't even try. This looks
That's how I
awful.
felt about Matrix. I was trying to join you on your side of on the fence there. I wasn't trying to pose a impossible task of judging
gotcha.
the Mummy 2
also-
to be worse or better.
I also very recently watched the Corridor Crew where they did a special effects react to that scene, and they brought the lead
Oh,
dude
that's
on.
not fair.
No, but they brought the lead dude on, and he's like, yeah, so I'm going to tell you why this looks objectively terrible. And he explained that they didn't have any reference of The Rock in that as that character when they made it.
Really?
All of his stuff was like a 1 or 2 day pickup at the end. They actually shot all of his stuff when they were basically done with the movie.
Oh, wow. That's bizarre.
So they were like looking at shit of him, like kind of what he was gonna look like, and yeah, it was a really good episode of Corridor Crew.
Oh.
You should watch it. It was a good one.
That
I like
explains-
I think they do some of the best React content on YouTube, but
That explains
that
a
one was
lot.
particularly good.
That's why
That
he
one
looks
was
like sorry, I keep interrupting.
Sorry, I'm gonna be a nerd about their content for a second. That one was really cool because they found like a really respectable way to bring on a person that made something that gets made fun of and talk to them about like, all right, so you worked on this.
Sure.
We're all just gonna admit, maybe not the best, what went wrong. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm happy to tell you this. The guy is this wildly accomplished special effects artist that has just worked on all kinds of stuff. But I think is a really cool example of how to make critical content that isn't mean or like scathing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really good. It was, and also just wildly interesting. So yeah, I think you'd like it, man. I know you like the Mummy. You should give it a watch.
I think that makes all the sense in the world because that looks like Dwayne Johnson did back in his like 90s when he was doing stand-up comedy.
He was doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah, well, he did a bunch of. This was before he took off, but he was doing
at
a
the
bunch
time
of.
At the time of the movie, he was still a really famous wrestler.
No, I know,
Like
but
he was at the height of his WWE career.
But that was the start of his movie career, where he overall took on a more toned personality, right? Like it was still very much the eyebrow and the face smirk he does.
Yeah,
And that was showcased in the Scorpion model more than the Dwayne Johnson we saw in the parts of the movie. So that's really interesting. I didn't know that
Yeah, that's
connection.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear. I could be missing, and don't quote me on that. Go watch the video. But what came first, the Mummy or the Scorpion King movie? The Mummy. The Mummy was the Scorpion King is a prequel to the Mummy 2.
All right, well,
basically.
you need to watch the Plinkett reviews of Star Wars then, so you know where I get a lot of my fodder.
I just recently watched the first Phantom Menace one.
Okay, good.
It is like legitimately my least favorite thing Red Letter Media did. Like, I don't love it when they're doing characters. I kind of just like them being themselves. I get it. I get why it's funny, and I definitely laughed a few times, but it's not my favorite thing from Red Letter Media.
It's not about the joke. They're disguising serious critique as a joke, and it's actually, in my opinion, a really deep look at what was wrong with Star Wars.
I hadn't thought about it that way.
So by doing so, they avoided the classic pitfalls of reviewing Star Wars, which is just angry fans, because they pretended to be a fan while critiquing it in an extremely detailed way.
I mean, the part of the reason I like RLM is I think they avoid that pitfall already for anything, just because there's more than one of them, and they very rarely agree entirely with each other.
Sure.
So I like ensemble stuff. So I like them. I like Corridor Crew. Yeah, I mean, I like everything. Everything is, if it's anything, this entire conversation is like, I like some things and I don't like other things, and I'm just trying to explain how my brain works.
But we can agree that what's his lightning bolt is just plain annoying when he shows up first in Demon Slayer.
I still don't know I don't know anyone's name in Demon Slayer. I love the boar guy. His humor works for me.
Yeah, the
because I
boar's
like
great.
that archetype. I like the archetype of the dude that just wants to fight, just wants to be the best. So that's the kind of humor that lands for me in Demon Slayer. But yeah, Blank super chatted. I think these quests are incredibly well written, but I can see how it would vary from person to person with voice acting. Seems easy to me to tell what the delivery is when I read the lines. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and it had to be snappy, right? Like you couldn't, like when Alphino is talking to Alize and it's like, turn 1, turn 2, and they go back and forth describing lore. I don't need that to be snappy. Like the editing of the voice acting would have to be as immense as the video editing. So it is probably too immense to undertake. It would add so much work. And if they're just taking experiments they did and using them in game, then the content's serving its purpose, and why not add bonus content to the game while you're experimenting?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, listen, it's just I'm talking off the cuff here. I'm not trying to, but I think by virtue of focusing on it, it's making it sound like it's more important than I mean it to be.
Sure. Well,
To me, it's a pretty quick comment of me being like, some of the jokes land, some of them I kind of wish it was voice acted.
No, you're tuning into the critique point. If you just got here, this is the critique part of the stream where we went, how interesting. I like it for fun. This is not because we're like, damn it. There's this whole stream I was just feeling.
No, I thought this was
I gotta
really
let
fun.
it all.
I had a good time.
It was a blast. It was a blast. I really had a lot of fun.
And I'm going to be honest. I don't think I would like it as much if I played it alone. I think this is more fun because I streamed it. The raucousness of everyone being like, "This is absurd!" It enhanced it for me. If I was just sitting here reading it by myself, I think I'd just be like, "I guess it's funny," but this is something else I always try to think about. Is like, what's it like streaming this versus if I was playing it alone? But I digress because we got more super chats. Dave Duffin, thanks, says School Rumble is the perfect comedy anime. Try it. I haven't heard of it. What is School Rumble?
School Rumble, huh?
School Rumble. School Rumble. I see uniforms.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, that makes sense. Which reminds me of another anime comedy I really like, which is Azumanga Daioh. That's one I find very funny. It's another school. I think Azumanga Daioh is an all-girls school.
Okay.
But it's weirdly dry comedy for an anime, even though there's some pretty zany stuff going on in it. And it is something I never would have watched if I didn't live with someone who owned the box set in college.
Sure.
One of my roommates had the whole damn thing. And I've mentioned this before. We used to do Weeb Wednesdays where all the roommates, we'd all get together and watch anime on the couch together. Or comedy AMVs, which is why I've seen all of the AMV hells. But yeah, Azumanga Daioh was one where over the course of months we watched the whole damn thing. And yeah, I love Azumanga Daioh. It's freaking funny as shit. If you like Azumanga Daioh, you'll love School Rumble. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Good to know.
I take it more serious than a Hulu recommendation because that thing really thinks I'm gonna like Assassination Classroom, and I do not.
I haven't heard of it.
That show is boring and awful.
Daycon, thanks for the super chat. Hey, I just got off work, but had you guys on audio. Can I get a Garrett oil up bite? Kyle?
Oh, I
Never before have I received such splendid ministrations.
wish I had recorded the earlier bit too. Would have been so perfect.
I'm sure someone will clip it. If you don't know, chat, there is a there's a dedicated Streamclips channel in our Discord. It is not only for members, it's open to everybody. So if you see something that embarrasses the hell out of us and you want to immortalize it, you can put a stream clip in. Also, please do, because then it gives me fodder for social media. Thank you. Thank you. Alburn, thanks for the super chat. Hildibrand's humor is very much based on traditional Japanese kabuki theater. Lots of over-exaggeration with the faces and the poses. Yes, I got that.
Well, and that's what like Dragon Ball Z, like all the poses being communication. That's what kabuki is. It's supposed to be readable from a great distance. That's why when you're angry, you strike a pose, because the audience way in the back has to understand you're communicating anger, because you literally can't see their face. And a lot of that comes over. And I think that's really cool. And the physicality, I think, really worked. And I liked it.
My grump brain goes, though, but I'm watching it on screen. We don't need to do that.
Right, but you wouldn't have Dragon Ball Z in the form you do without kabuki.
I do love the Ginyu Force and their poses.
Yeah, that's all from that genre.
Here I am, man, being a grump for the wrong reasons. Jesse, thank you for the super chat. Says the devs used Hildibrand as a testing ground for facial animations and other cutscene advancements in each expansion. Hildy is the reason Xenos got to make such crazy faces, and we should thank him. Heard this a few times.
That's the first time we've had an exact comparison.
I've seen the Xenos comparison quite a few times in our YouTube comments. So.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Does anyone have like if someone could post in our content channel on the Discord, if you know the exact quote or scene, live letter that came from, I would be very interested to see.
I always want to go see these stories like from the source, like really bad. Like we get stuff like this where I notice a commonly repeated factoid, and this is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Where it's like, where does this come from? I want to see it. I want to see the live letter moment or read the interview where this came from. The exact scene I know is a spoiler, says Cuddly Zombie. Gotcha.
Oh, because they probably compare something they're doing in a later live letter. Okay, well maybe we'll get to it someday.
Oh, it's mentioned in the no-clip interview? I don't think I realized that. Although I had no idea what Hildibrand even was when I watched it.
No, I wouldn't have. It'd be more interesting to watch now, too, because we know a lot more about the game.
Honestly, dude, I think it would really be fun to do a watch party the next time we're in the same place together.
Yeah, that'd be enjoyable. That would be enjoyable.
Where we tell everybody to sync up. Like, how would you even do that? Because, like, I feel like if you just set it to go, it's so long, you're going to get a takedown notice or something.
They do it on Twitch, but then again, we're on YouTube, right? And I think it's up to the creator to put in a strike against
then maybe
you.
we'd be okay.
So if no-clip's cool, no-clip's cool, right? Like, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't.
Well, we're not going to be in the same room in a while, so we have time to figure this out.
I like that Orson Snow calling me out for using my college degree. Yes, I'm a theater major, and yes, I wrote a rather lengthy presentation article on Kabuki theater, but I will have it known.
Of course you did.
I did not reference anime, nor did I make that argument. That was a complete discovery I had for myself, and I enjoyed. I did not subject my classmates to my love of anime that day.
No, you just subjected me to it.
Exactly. In my little back pocket for later.
Nice.
Well, I think we're gonna end there on 4 hours of sleep. I'm gonna...
Yeah, and all that, I'm gonna need to come up with a more sustainable Hildibrand voice.
Oh yeah, I was on.
My throat just started to like close up on me.
Sure.
So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But thank you all for joining today.
Hildibrand might just morph into Goofy Garrett. Dude, I thought your internet went out.
Oh, weird.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
I didn't hear anything you just said.
Oh.
You straight up froze.
Apparently my internet went out for a hot moment. Yeah, we were about to show, and I got logged out too. So as you know, Tales of Stuff play, we're back now. And credits are rolling. So you know, a perfect timing.
Oh,
it was right after I said Goof Troop too, apparently. So everyone got that part. Everyone got that.
This is the most Hildibrand way to end our first Hildibrand stream.
It died. It's perfect. Credits are rolling. Y'all have
Hildibrand goofed so that Xenos could emote.
Exactly. Well, we hit afternoon here in Construction Town. So it was going down. But thank you everybody who super chat today. Thank you to everybody who hung out. Thank you everybody who joined us for the trial. Join the Discord, link below, live stream link, also Wednesday video, and we'll see you Thursday for the Royal Menagerie Extreme.
It's gonna be a good time. Maybe. We'll probably die a lot.
Probably.
GG.
We'll see. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
You know, actually, we can't say bye yet. The members are still scrolling by.
Oh, they're still scrolling by.
Yeah, we've got quite a few. It's pretty awesome.
Oh,
okay,
thanks
we
for
can
that.
say bye now. Bye, everybody.
Bye now.